Welcome to Gaming Morning Show, your favorite morning radio show that plays games. We're like an FM morning radio show, and since it's a weekday, we're on your favorite platform, just like we've been Monday through Friday since 2020. And of course on our website, GamingMorningShow.tv. So whether you're able to join us in the chat, or are lurking or listening, we're happy you're here. Who knows what today will bring? Maybe there will be amazing food inventions.
One hand for the taco, says, one hand right below the taco, ready to catch.
Eat the crunchy taco, catch it, soft taco second.
That is brilliant.
I mean, we do like a good food topic. Put it on a pancake. Or maybe we'll celebrate someone's birthday.
Today, actor Peter Sarsgaard turns 52.
He's the pirate now.
Or meet a star of stage and screen.
Says I, gaming, doc gaming, sports doc gaming. Oh shoot, I have too many names.
Is that Keonstopher Reevkin? Or maybe I'll get to leave this box. I'm pretty okay in here. Okay, let's not get too ridiculous. I'm never getting out of here. But that's okay, because I'm here with you. Every weekday morning at 6 a.m. Pacific. And whatever the heck time it is in the UK. Your search is over.
Beep, beep, longer beep.
You found Gaming Morning Show, and we're getting started right now.
Morning, gamer. Welcome in. It's Gaming Morning Show. Thank you so much for making us part of your day. wherever you may be, Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. We're ready to go. It is the 9th day of June, which is the 6th month in the year 2023. It's good to see you. That's Sports.Gaming, left side of your screen. I am Hefty Goof. It's amazing. We're at the end of another week. Who knew? Some said we would never get here. And here we are. So, it's like, oh, the weekend's never going to be here. I got to work all the time and stuff. And then here we are. So it proves that we were able to make it, which is awesome.
Yeah, some said it couldn't be done. And we proved them wrong yet again.
Yep. Every single time, we're here to show you that you're wrong. Wait, no, that sounds awful. Why are we trying to disprove everybody else? This seems like a bad plan, not sustainable.
If they're just stop being wrong, it'd be okay.
That's right. It's all up to you, chat. Just be less wrong, and then everything will be fine. Sounds awful. I don't like that at all. You can find us on Instagram and on TikTok at Gaming Morning Show. Coming up, we'll have the news, the video game headlines you need to know. We'll have that coming up at 6:25 a.m. Pacific time with our hashtag video game expert Sean. Also coming up, we'll tell you some stories. We have birthdays at 6:50 this morning. That is happening as well. I also am very concerned that a beast from my past is starting to make itself known again. You might recall one time on the show, we sat here for like probably an hour and 40 minutes with me kind of keeping an eye up here for a little animal named Spencer Frank.
Mm-hmm.
Do you recall this moment in time?
I do remember.
So Spencer
Rest in
Frank,
peace.
well, or so we think. So Spencer Frank was a spider that sat down beside her in this particular studio, and it was a spider of size. Okay. This morning, I get in here and I move my keyboard. I have two keyboards. I have one computer that I primarily use for everything other than this show, and then I have the streaming computer. So I always have to switch out my keyboards in the morning. So I pick up the keyboard that I used for the other computer, put down the keyboard that we used for the show, and underneath there's a dead spider, or so it seems. Oh, no. It was a smaller spider. It was one of those like translucent kind of spiders with one of those big old butts, right?
Nice.
So
you know what they say.
What do they say?
Oh, I like big butt spiders. And cannot.
Everyone says that. So the spider, it's like sitting on its back. Its legs are up in the air. And I'm like, well, this is clearly a dead spider. How is it under my keyboard that I put here less than 21 hours ago? So I pick it up and I squish it just to make sure it's actually dead. Double tap philosophy.
Mm-hmm.
Double tap philosophy from what's the name of that movie? Zombieland. Mm-hmm. Yes, Zombieland. Right? So I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, double tap philosophy, I gotta do this. It pops, and it's got some juice inside it.
Gross.
So it's not a very dead spider. It might have been a sleeping spider, which I doubt. But it just, why was it sitting still? And is Spencer Frank doing the thing from like The Godfather where they put the horse's head in the guy's bed? Like, is that what's happening right now?
Maybe. Was this another spider who wronged him?
That's what I'm thinking. And then I moved like my mouse over here and I felt some spider webs, but now I think I might just be like in my head.
Right. That's for sure in your head.
Why is that happening, Sean? Why is that happening?
Unless it's not.
That it's real. So I got coffee, so that's a win. I think I'm 1 for 2 this morning.
Okay. Well, you haven't been attacked by a spider yet. So, and most people won't be attacked by a spider while hosting a morning radio show that plays games in their lifetime. But the chances aren't zero. Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
The chances are small, but not zero. Indeed.
All right. Anyway, that's my morning so far. How is yours, chat? What are your weekend plans looking like? Please let us know. Today is National Helen Day. It's National Earl Day. It's Filipino-Chinese Friendship Day. It's Day of Murcia, or nope, that's not Murcia. I think that's Day of Murcia. Now I'm wondering, is that Day of Murcia? No, I gotta think it's Murcia. Right? Third one over. Day of La Rioja, International Dark and Stormy Registered Trademark Day, National Meal Prep Day, National Krewe or Krewe of Tux Day, National Mitchell Day, National No Apologies Period Day, National Sex Day, National Strawberry Rhubarb Pie Day, and TT Bank Holiday.
I have so many questions.
Good, because so do I.
Yeah, it does appear to be Murcia, not Murica. But I still don't know what that is.
Sure, but like it would have like
that's the word.
It would like have an apostrophe above it, like in front of the M, if it was supposed to be Murica.
Yeah, that's not. If you asked me to spell America, that's nowhere near how I would do it.
Okay.
Yeah. And I hope I'm not alone in that. I feel like that's a safe bet.
Chat, you can help us out. These are in our YouTube description, by the way.
Yeah. That doesn't help me in knowing what it is, but
what about
I know what it's not.
What about National Krewe of Tux Day?
I have now read that 3 times, and in my head it still says trucks every time, so I'm not much help there.
Krewe. Coming up later this hour, I'll tell you the story of a talented dog that deposits coins in a piggy bank for Guinness World Records. I'll also tell you the story of a 3-person boat, and by boat, a giant inflatable duck that was swept out to sea. So that's coming up on this edition of Gaming Morning Show. Good morning. A nice chat to those who are already joining us in the chat, including
First,
I am JF Downs, who opened up the show with a Friday whoop whoop. Thank you for being here, Downs. We also have Quiet I Am Gaming in the Element of One. It's great to see you all here this morning. We're asking you, who is your favorite Disney character? Today is National Donald Duck Day, so if it is National Donald Duck Day, then it's Disney related, and so we get a chance to ask you who your favorite Disney character is. And you are permitted to go beyond the core Disney characters, meaning sometimes if it's National Donald Duck Day, then potentially people might think we're expecting you to give us, like, is it Mickey Mouse, Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck, Goofy, maybe Daisy, Pluto, right? Like the core group. Mm-hmm. But no, you can go any Disney character.
If you will, the classic characters.
Yes, that's exactly if I will. For sure. So, let us know. Good morning and nice chat to Drew Mega as well. We have nothing too much today or tomorrow, but Sunday my roommate's mother is having a retirement party. That is Quiet I Am Gaming's plan.
Nice.
What's the retirement plan look like there, Quiet? Like, or retirement party? Right. Like, we could have a lot of fun games and it's gonna be crazy.
Can I throw a retirement party just because I don't want to work and it's the weekend? I'm retiring temporarily.
Temporary.
And can there be pizza?
I'd love to see a temporary retirement party. That'd be awesome.
We'll just throw one every Friday.
Yes. What a great idea. I think we'd have people who'd show up.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Murcia is part of Spain. Is in Spain specifically, says Downs. Murcia was part of the Anglo-Saxon England. Now I'm worried I don't know which one we're talking about again.
Uh-oh.
I also was wondering if this had something to do with Elvis, like, have Murcia. Also,
maybe it has to do Uncle Jesse.
Right? Wasn't there also, like, a disease or something that was called, like... MRSA, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's not that.
Okay. It's not MRSA Day. Is MRSA bad?
MRSA's bad. Yeah.
What does it do?
It's just a really bad infection. And resistant to treatment and stuff like that.
Nice.
So it can be really bad.
We're
a minute and a half in. I have a hat trick.
Yeah, this game is not going to go the distance, I don't think. Even I'm over 100 points already, so that's how rough this game's going. Our teammate is cracked, though.
Yeah, him and I are working really well together.
Also, good morning on YouTube to Klasky. Thank you for being here. We are a morning radio show that plays games, so welcome in. For some reason, the last couple days, the Restream bot has not wanted to share messages, so my apologies for those on Twitch who are not getting YouTube-related stuff. But good morning, and welcome to you, Klasky.
I now have 3 goals and 3 assists. This never happens.
This Season 11 competition is getting quite stout. I don't know, says Quiet I'm Gaming. That's the exciting part. Knowing this family, though, there will be lots of good food. Well, thank you for being here for the GMS retirement party. I think now that the task is I have to have 3 goals.
Right. All right, I'm not going to score anymore. I'm only going to try to set you up. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
I failed miserably.
I've made a mistake.
Best made plans, right? Right.
My setup was too good.
Quiet goes, are 3 assists like I don't know, a coat trick? Nice coat trick.
A shoe trick.
Yeah,
or gloves. You talk about like hats and gloves.
Yeah, there you go.
Trick.
Are you 4 goals and 3 assists? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But this team hasn't quit. In fact, they're all still here. Like, it's not even just, like, not even one person's left. Can we get some love for Foxy, Bruno, and Flo? Fiao? I can't... Man, I'm having a hard time distinguishing I's from lowercase L's. Like, it's getting really bad.
Yeah. You should,
Get my way.
Whee!
Yeah.
Did you bump me out of the way to go almost clear it?
Well, I bumped you out of the way, not thinking about the next step. I just was like, "Oh, we're having fun. Get out of here, love tap."
I was just in the way.
I mean, you probably were the perfect angle to go back there and make sure they don't score and ruin the shutout.
That's all right. Who needs a shutout?
I think they should get rewarded for still being in this game.
Right. They should get something. Let's make sure all of them are above 100 points.
Is that on their on the audience bingo card?
That might be on their audience's bingo card.
Yeah, that's true. How do we know they're not playing bingo this morning? You can too! ! Bingo if you'd like to, chat. You can win a $10 gaming gift card with this morning radio show that plays games. You were talking about Murcia Day. Of Murcia is a bank holiday in Spain. Oh, is that what that is, Downs? See, Downs is so much more. Downs is so much more than our official cartographer and diagramographer. He also adds context to the world.
Nice.
Right?
He's our world contextographer.
World contextographer. Good morning to Kamesy. It's great to see you. Thank you for stopping in. In fact, acknowledge it's been a bit since I stopped by. No worries. Happy you're here. This is our temporary retirement party, as we're going to take the whole weekend off, and then we'll be back on Monday.
Oh, here's your chance. Nice.
I'm on the board.
Woo!
All right, we got the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News coming up after this. Look at me.
Rocket League.
See me beat out that opponent for a goal. Cracked gameplay extraordinaire, hefty goof. Yesterday, Sean and I broke the seal on Street Fighter 6. That was fun.
That was fun. I'm excited to see more.
I have purple back hair, Chad.
And lots of it.
Also, my character in Street Fighter. No, I'm just kidding. The character in Street Fighter has purple back hair. Lol, temporary retirement is so traumatic. Yeah, well, Quiet Time Gaming this morning says that they're going to a retirement party this weekend. We're like that, and Sean said that sounds like fun, so we decided to host our own retirement party. Get out of my way. Busy steering that to the side. To be fair, I thought you were going to hit it one more time, and then I was going to sweep by you, and I ended up getting it out of, like, line. It was unfortunate. Drew Mega asked a question about golf. Any golf fans here shocked and possibly disgusted that the PGA folded and merged with Live Golf? Not a big golf fan, but the story is fascinating. You can share more about that if you want to in our Discord. That was unexpected earlier this week. We need K-Laugh here to break that down. So if someone can go get K-Laugh, we'd appreciate it. We can talk golf this morning. So. All right, there you go. That's how you do it.
Yeah. We wasted all of our goals for the whole week on that one game.
We just decided, you know what? Let's wait till Friday. It's not a good plan.
Could be worse, I guess. Well, sometimes you just have to retire first.
4 goals, 3 assists, 6 shots on goal for Sports.Gaming. Your MVP. Your MVP. So congratulations to you, Sean.
Thank you.
Downsync, can you please stand up and do a spin?
I have no red, if that's what he's looking for.
Oh, I get it.
All right. And the pants are also blue.
Why would on earth would somebody be wondering about that?
I don't know. It's a mystery.
There you go. So sorry, no red for you. I, however, have red. So if my name is Sean, then you're in good shape. So, but my name's Hefty Goof, so that's not gonna help.
That's not helping.
No,
that's a bummer.
Sorry about that. It is 6:27 West Coast time. It is 9:27 out east, and it is 2:28 now for those watching GMS in Ukraine. Thank you for being here, Drew Mega. I can't get into that right now. We got to get to the news. But thank you for bringing up the topic. We can address that if you want. And sports coming up at 7:50 a.m. Pacific time this morning. Right now, it's time to get the video game headlines you need to know. As always, here's hashtag video game expert Sean.
Good morning. It is Friday, June 9th, 2023, and this is your Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. Well, yesterday was a fun day. We might have some news to talk about. We might have so much news that we can't really even talk about all of the news because it would take hours and hours. But luckily, there are stories that will fill in the gaps that I am about to create with the words coming out of my mouth. We had not one, not two, but 3 significant showcases yesterday. So we're going to talk about them. The first up is Summer Game Fest 2023. This is Jeff Keighley's show, which kicked off a full week of reveals and updates, as we will have more showcases coming up over the next few days. Summer Game Fest is probably the closest we're going to get to a true E3 experience, and it was pretty fantastic. Lasted about 2 hours, and it's worth watching if you're a video game fan. If you haven't watched it already, you should watch it. Even if you've seen a lot of the announcements, you should go watch it. We got a surprise Prince of Persia game announcement. We got some gameplay for Mortal Kombat 1 and a brand new unexpected 2D Sonic game. It was a pretty exciting show. We got our first look at Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. A pretty fantastic trailer for that, which was the finale of the show, so that's worth watching. We got a release date for Spider-Man 2, which is coming out in October 20th of this year. And they said upon announcing it that they felt very confident about that date. So I think they put it at a place where I think it'll happen and hopefully not get delayed. And that's a great time of year because it's before all of the holiday hoopla. Get that game in October. That should be a lot of fun. We did get our first look at Fortnite Wilds Transformer crossover, which is going to take place in Chapter 4, Season 3 So you can check that out, and just a whole lot more. So if there are games that you've wanted a closer look at, it's probably part of here, part of this story, and then lots of new stuff to look at. So worth scrolling through the link that we provided in chat. All the trailers are also in there. So if you want to just kind of go a la carte, you can do it that way. But like I said, it's worth the 2 hours to watch the entire thing. It's pretty good.
Yeah, tuned into the tail end of that on Kim Chica's show, and saw the Final Fantasy Rebirth trailer, and that struck a nerve with Jenny. Guessing that's pretty big news for Final Fantasy fans. Also, ended up watching the Devolver Direct too, which was apparently, so it's like a big day of stuff, right? That's kind of what I'm getting.
Yep. And number 2 of our big day of stuff was Day of the Devs. This is an indie focused showcase. Was part of last year as well. I think it's been around for a few years now. This is a good one because it shows off lots of fun indie games, and this is one that may not have that big like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they announced the sequel to that game. They're making Fortnite too. Could you believe it? It's a bunch of stuff that you maybe have never heard before, but there's always like a handful of games coming out of showcases like this that I'm like, that looks really cute. I'm going to play the heck out of that. And this was no different. There were lots of fantastic looking indie games announced through this showcase. So again, this is one worth checking out. The story that I linked provides good summaries of all the games with some good screenshots, but if you want more of the trailers, you'll have to go elsewhere. They're easy to find though. Some highlights for me: Simpler Times looked pretty cool. It's about leaving your childhood home and the relaxing process of packing up your life for the next stage. The artwork in this just looks really nice. Another one that really caught my eye, scroll down here, is Retro Gadgets. It's a game about making gadgets, and it looks very it looks like it scratches that itch of like creating things and using electronics and stuff like that, but in a much more peaceful, inventive way. So a lot of cool games in there. Check that out, and always support your developers. We like indie developers here. And then in the last one that we're going to talk about today is the Devolver Direct 2023. Devolver always does a fun, hilarious showcase, and it was the same this year. The presentation was stellar as always, and then there were some pretty cool games announced as well. These trailers are linked in the story, so once again, go catch up on those. The highlight, at least for me, was the fact that Human Fall Flat 2 is officially under construction. Big fan of Human Fall Flat, and now my son is also obsessed with that game. So when the sequel comes out, we can play it together. We like to play things together.
Yeah, did you see the one with the 35-year-old guy who has to learn how to take baby steps?
Yep. It's called Baby Steps.
Interesting.
It's as Adam Bankhurst of IGN writes, it's a literal walking simulator.
The only thing I didn't catch yesterday out of all that is I have the Mortal Kombat 1 gameplay trailer bookmarked in my YouTube, and I forgot to watch it. So it's like 4.5 minutes. Do you think anyone would notice if I was gone for about 4.5 minutes?
No, you go ahead and watch it now. I'll talk about the out today games really slowly.
I hope it's gonna be really, really slowly, because do we even have any?
There's a couple. And always last but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News with the world-renowned segment, where we take a look at what is out today, like Grey Hill Incident, out on PC. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to Cat Souls, out on the PlayStations, the Xbox, the Switch, and PC.
Oh, so it was a really small list.
Yeah, it was itty bitty today.
All right, well there you go. Cat Souls is our out today, name of the morning. It could become name of the month. It just depends on how things wind up. That's pretty cool, though. We've had another cat-related game, which is cool, because when's that steered us wrong?
Never.
I mean,
where's my cat's soul?
It's only, kind of driven us away from King Gray, and, that's unfortunate.
It's true. I'll miss King Gray.
What are we going to do without breakfast tacos?
I'm going to have to start making my own breakfast tacos.
Actually, in all seriousness, yesterday, Hefty Wife brought some sort of breakfast tacos monstrosity.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. It was amazing.
Pretty fantastic.
Oh, there were shells were quasi-fried and stuff. Oh.
Nice. Oh, that's
so amazing. Yeah.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
First time it's ever happened on this show.
I'm so sorry. I wanted more of those, because even yesterday we were sitting there going, hey, what do you want for dinner? And I was like, can you make more of those things you made for breakfast this morning? She's like, we're out of eggs. It's like, oh man. So, might have to go to the store.
Yeah.
What's for breakfast?
Talon's really wanted to score some bingo this morning. This topic became about food. How do you like to prepare your Donald Duck? Casey said, be the breakfast taco you want to see in the world. That feels like a t-shirt slogan.
Yeah, it does.
I love it. Oh, they were so good, Casey. I wish I should have taken pictures. I'm so bad at that. But the amount of meltiness of the cheese combined with the egg, and I think there was some sort of sausage in there. Oh, they were so good.
That sounds pretty tasty.
And there were 3 of them. It was the perfect mix.
Nice.
So, yeah, there's so much for us to offload from yesterday, but I think that's kind of the point of Summer Game Fest, right? It's designed to get people really excited about a really lot of games.
There is literally something for everyone. If you are a fan of games in some way, there was something announced yesterday that you're going to be really excited about.
Okay.
It's almost a guarantee, just because there was so much, and a lot of really good stuff. It was a fun day. I wish I could have just plopped down and done nothing but watch that, and I couldn't. So I have some parts of the showcases that I've bookmarked to kind of go back, that I had to scrub through a little faster than I'd like. But it was a good day. Who cares about E3 being gone? We got better things now.
At 6:38 on this morning radio show that plays games, KMC says, I've never had tacos before, so I will take your word. Only thing I know about the fest is Dragon Age fans are crying. Good tears or sad tears?
I think sad tears.
Oh, missed not an announcement that they were hoping for.
Yeah, there were some rumors, I believe, that didn't come to fruition. But
well, I hope you're not one of those Dragon Age fans, KMC. Down says, I set a reminder for the pre-release for Spider-Man 2.
Yep. I'm pretty excited about that.
Haven't we already had a Spider-Man 2?
No, we've had Spider-Man Miles Morales. Now we have Spider-Man 2.
But I thought the Spider-Man game came out for the PlayStation 3. Or was that the Blu-ray?
Yeah, I think that was.
Oh.
Huh. We're talking the new iteration of Marvel's Spider-Man.
Gotcha. Okay, well, enjoy your Spider-Man.
Oh, I will.
Speaking of spiders, this morning I got out here and there was a dead spider underneath my keyboard, and I think our once attacked... No, I don't even feel like I attacked Spencer Frank. I just let Spencer Frank go, which was a giant house spider. And maybe now Spencer Frank is leaving us messages. But I'm a little tired and scared. So keep my head on a swivel.
Do you need me to come hang out with you in your garage?
No, because you'll startle me. But what I do need you to do is introduce us to your animals. Bear, bear, eagle, eagle, the mathematical, and walrus, walrus, the handy thesaurus are all here this morning. It's great to have you along for the ride. This is a poem, so it has to rhyme. So poem, poem, rhyme, rhyme. Friday, Friday, retirement party. Rhyme.
Nailed it.
If you have the Bear Bear poem didn't rhyme, you can mark that out on your bingo card. If you're not playing bingo, Eagle, the mathematical, loud this morning. Good morning, Eagle. You can do exclamation point bingo. And if you get bingo, type exclamation point, I got bingo.
Bingo.
And we'll play that to alert everyone else that you got bingo.
The word of the day is
serve. Serve is the word of the day.
Better word today.
So, Downs, looks like Downs is in the money.
Nice. Ah.
Bingo.
Nailed it. It's time to tell you the story we're tracking at this hour.
You can news if you want
On this morning radio show that plays games, and we start off with a story from Ben Hooper of UPI. This story is about a talented dog that deposits coins in a piggy bank to set a Guinness World Record. You know,
nice.
That story that we've told a million times.
A million times. This is our typical Friday story.
If I had a nickel for every time a dog deposits a coin into a piggy bank, I'd need a dog that deposits coins in a piggy bank. I think that makes sense. Ben Hooper of UPI, do a trip over to UPI's website and grab the Odd News Minute. That is Ben Hooper's daily podcast of all of the interesting news that's out there in this world. Here's a story: a talented Cocker Spaniel in Scotland. It's a Scotty dog. Jeez. But it's a Cocker Spaniel. Showed off unusual skill and earned a Guinness World Record by using his mouth to deposit 23 coins into a piggy bank in 1 minute. The person said that it took about 2 years of training for her 4-year-old dog, Leo, to master the art of putting 10-pence coins into a piggy bank. Leo officially attempted the world record for most coins deposited into a piggy bank by a dog in 1 minute. So that was an already standalone category, apparently.
Of course.
Did that in front of several witnesses at a village hall. The canine managed to put 23 coins into the bank in the allotted time, beating the previous record of 18. Quote, over the last 2 years, I've had to I've had to dry so many 10p coins. They get absolutely covered in saliva each time he picks them up, and then they're hard to pick up, so they need to be dried again. Oh my gosh.
I think the owner's having second thoughts about training the dog to do.
All of my 10-pence coins always go missing, and they're full of slobber. This was such a horrible idea. There you go. So who knew that there was the coins deposited into a piggy bank by a dog in 1 minute category, but here we are.
So who knew? Who knew?
I mean,
there's apparently more than one dog that does this, and now they're gonna just start competing against each other.
I mean, I think we knew that this was a category because we've been doing Guinness World Record stories long enough on the show that we, I think, understand that there's pretty much a Guinness World Record category for everything. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Well, congratulations to Leo, Guinness World Record holder now. They're always covered in slobber. I had to kind of size that one up, apparently. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Just had to wait for it to come to you.
I just didn't want to knock it the wrong way. Oh, well, happy temporary retirement party to you and yours, Chad. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. What are your weekend plans? Thank you for sharing for those who already have. Let's see. This weekend, I was really, really hoping to work an unexpected sporting event because the University of Oregon was not supposed to host the baseball this week. The baseball. Yep, that's right. I said the baseball. They weren't supposed to host the baseball this weekend, but they are. Unfortunately, did not get that call. So now it's a pretty standard weekend for me. We have a hefty daughter music lesson up in the adjacent town of Portland. And now I'm going to try to maybe play some Apex Legends in my free time. So
nice. Man, what am I doing this weekend? Kids have their last soccer games. Feel like there's something else, but it escapes me. It's not as busy last weekend, that's for sure.
Yeah, last weekend we were like nonstop jam-packed, chat, especially Sean.
Yeah, as a whole, it was very busy.
Sean's going to try to stay indoors all weekend. That's Sean's plan.
Yeah, I'm never going outside again. I'm retiring from being outside.
Temporarily. Sean's like, nope, for the rest of my life.
At least until July.
I wish it wasn't like this now. I wish it was like this in, December.
Mm-hmm.
Go lick a tree.
Bob wants you to go outside.
He also wants me to lick a tree. That isn't going to help. I'm allergic to those.
You know, the new touch grass.
I think we found out that Hefty Daughter might be allergic to grass.
Yeah. That's a pretty common one.
Well, it's kind of hard to go touch grass if you're allergic to grass.
Yeah, you're going to be all itchy.
Well, that was the strangest thing. So there's an audio thing in this game where it sounded like our teammate Bean was talking to me from the car right next door. That was really weird. Like I was just passing that car and it sounded like there was just like casual conversation coming from it.
Interesting.
Okay, I have a new idea for Rocket League. You ready?
Uh-huh.
Oh, there should be Tony Hawk-like scoring for those moments where you go up to like get a ball and you get in a collision. Because I had just had some massive hang time where I did like a 360-degree triple sow cow. And I think there should be bonus points handed out for moments like that.
Huh.
He took us all out. Why are we hitting each other so much this morning? That's usually just one-sided, me on you. I tried to do like a really cool setup there. I was hoping that I could hit it at the exact same time. Or exact right time, rather. Nice, Bean.
Oh, nice! With the ricochet off of the enemy. He had his perfect setup. I just couldn't get above it.
KMC says, I think I've got some work this weekend. Might drag someone home with me to help rip the carpets out, though. Wow, that's a project.
Yeah, that's a lot.
As us on the show, Sean and I have combined to rip carpets out of a home before. But that meaning we have the experience of ripping carpets out in a combined sense. So what I'm trying to say makes sense.
I think so.
Basically, Sean's ripped carpets out of the house, and I haven't. So between the two of us, we've done this before. That's what I'm trying to say. Although, actually, now that I think about it, maybe the flooring wasn't that... Sorry, just a sec. Always silent for the splash. Goal celebration. That was the one, I think the one thing at your old house that you ended up hiring out, right?
Yeah, but we did do some of the demo prep for...
Namely, you did the rip out the carpet part of rip out the carpet.
Yeah, that's the fun part.
Oh, do you like demo?
Some of it. Some of it's a little tedious or annoying, but ripping out carpet's easy. A lot of work, but actually, taking it out's the easy part. The getting rid of it's the hard part.
That's where you need to start building cat towers. Yeah, I remember we had a cat tower made for us by my father when we had first gotten cats, and that always has some of the most like retro carpet that you can possibly find. Ours was like bright red and orange, and maybe had some yellow specks in there. It was pretty. It was pretty carpet.
Nice.
Yeah. 6:50 West Coast time. It's 9:50 out east. 2:50 for those watching GMS in the UK. Needs to be done. These carpets have been the bane of my existence there. Well, good luck with that project, KMC, and thanks for sharing your weekend plans. Down says, sounds like a heck of a Friday night trying to find someone to rip your carpets out.
Well, this show is going downs the drain.
Do you want to rip my carpets out?
No.
Oh, okay.
Turn down for what?
That sounds awful. I think I'll just stay here in video game land.
Oh, okay. Do you want to play a new game with me?
What's that?
Carpet ripping out simulator.
I bet there is one, isn't there?
There's probably some sort of like remodeling simulator that you can rip out carpet.
All right, we gotta get to birthdays this day in gaming history. If you know someone celebrating a birthday, please let us know, because collectively, together on this 6/9/2023,
Nice.
we would like to wish you all a happy birthday and celebrate with you. You thought I forgot, didn't you?
No, I was interested to see how you'd get back around to it.
It's because I forgot. So I completely forgot, but we made it work. All right, today we start with some celebrity birthdays. I didn't see any audience birthdays on the audience birthday calendar, but that doesn't mean that if you know somebody celebrating a birthday, you can't tell us right now, and we'll also wish them a happy birthday. Thank you to whoever, I think we had a 90-year-old grandma birthday yesterday. Actor Michael J. Fox turned 62 today.
I love Michael J. Fox. And his fun fact, he was brought in to replace Eric Stoltz as Marty McFly in Back to the Future.
All right, so I've heard this before. Probably found this out in the last 10 years or something. It's a lot of footage available of Eric Stoltz doing preliminary photography for the role of Marty McFly. But everyone said that when I found this fact out, that everyone should know who Eric Stoltz is. Did you have any idea who Eric Stoltz was?
No, I did not.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of dig into it, and it turns out that Eric Stoltz was in a significant amount of films over the course of time, but yeah, I had no clue.
Yeah, me neither.
What do you think Eric Stoltz's... Sorry, Michael J. Fox, we're going to put all the spotlight on Eric Stoltz. What do you think Eric Stoltz's most famous role was?
Let's see.
We have
I've clicked on his Wikipedia before. I think we've talked about him.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High. That was probably it.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good. He was in Pulp Fiction. He played Rocky Dennis in the biographical drama film Mask. I thought that was a Jim Carrey movie.
Yeah, as I say, Mask was a Jim Carrey, or was that The Mask?
I think it was The Mask.
The Mask. Okay.
Yeah. And his birthday's in September.
It's your almost birthday song. Anyway, Michael J. Fox, though, happy birthday.
Oh yeah.
They took the spotlight off Michael. Actor Johnny Depp is 60 today.
He plays Louis XV in his latest film.
We're not going to tell you what that's called, though.
Nope.
And is that
maybe it's just called Louis.
Is that the latest film that's out, or is that the latest film that's in like pre-production?
You know, it's so hard to say for sure.
Did you know that Johnny Depp actually was in a film with Eric Stoltz? Would you like another Eric Stoltz fact?
I would.
Oh, great. Well, Stoltz met Bridget Fonda in 1986. According to Wikipedia, nice. That's a fact. Oh, they ended up dating. Also, Stoltz is a vegetarian. According to Wikipedia.
Wow.
So Eric would take his breakfast tacos without meat.
Gotcha. Yeah. Gotcha. Just what about eggs would be okay though?
Yeah,
He's
not
vegetarian,
vegan.
right?
Vegetarian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's for breakfast?
You should have seen these things. They were amazing.
They sound pretty tasty. I would like one of these.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, Johnny Depp. Actress Natalie Portman is 42.
Look at this meta fun fact. Fun fact, like Depp, her latest film recently debuted at Cannes. Or Cannes.
Cons?
Cannes.
Pequans?
Cannes. Wow. Did they reference? Did they somehow give Johnny Depp a second fun fact through Natalie Portman?
What a meta moment. But what about Eric Stoltz and Natalie Portman?
I don't know whether to be impressed or upset. Maybe a little of both.
Is this going to be? Oh no, this is an old film. Lady in the Lake. That's a TV miniseries. We are all completely beside ourselves as a TV miniseries. So what's the film? Is it Foxy Trotter?
I have no idea.
I'm just looking at upcoming films on IMDb for Natalie Portman. Man, we are getting sidetracked. Something awful. Thanks a lot, Eric Stoltz.
Jeez. Last time we celebrated Eric Stoltz's birthday.
Actress Mae Whitman is 35 today.
Has to be May December is the movie. Mae Whitman. Like Depp, her middle name is also Margaret.
Johnny Margaret Depp. Actress Mae Whitman's middle name is Margaret. Mae Margaret Whitman.
Yeah.
It's a birthday, baby! Big diaper dandy, Dick Vitale is 84, the sports commentator. That's actually a very big deal, too, because Dick has been in a very long battle with cancer. So,
But has done a lot of good during that battle.
Yes. Well, and
Awesome.
and Dick was very close, I believe, I'm telling you the truth, with Jim Valvano, who was the former head basketball coach at NC State, helped their team to an upset win, I think, over Houston in the 80s. So at the time was a very big deal. Like, it was one of the biggest upsets in all of sports history. And Jim ended up getting hit pretty hard and quickly with cancer and made a very memorable speech at one of the earliest ESPY awards, might have been the very earliest ESPYs, which is ESPN's sports awards that they made for TV. And it was very memorable. Started the Jim Valvano Foundation for, cancer research. So it's been really influential in that space. But Dick Vitale, I believe, was very close to him. So him going through his own battle with cancer, now I imagine there was some meaning, especially to push through as hard as he could. So the other thing with Dick too is this last cycle, I believe, was offered a chance to do the NCAA basketball tournament, which the men's tournament is on CBS and now Turner, like TNT exclusively. And he had always said he wanted to do it, ended up turning it down. So,
Wow.
Yeah. There you go. There's the Dick Vitale bio that you didn't expect. Oh, also, Dick was in Back to the Future 2, which Eric Stoltz has a background role in.
Nice.
Probably.
Nice. Probably.
Hey, Sean.
Uh-huh.
Bassist Dean Felber of Hootie and the Blowfish is having a birthday. He's 56 today.
Nice. It's a good birthday for bassists named Dean, because it's also bassist Dean Denning of Toad the Wet Sprocket. He is also 56. Are they the same person?
Who knew we'd have
They might be the same person.
Who knew we'd have a run on bassist named Dean today? Just so you know, Chad and Sean, if you ever want me to go see Hootie and the Blowfish, you might want to put that together. I don't think it's going to happen any other way. So just let me know.
I'll work on it.
Let me know where I need to be. All right, I'm pretty happy with this.
Yeah, solid.
It's a solid birthday, baby. Diaper dandy. All right, Sean, this day in gaming history, we have no lawsuit for you to play. I'm so sorry. We'll end the week without one of those, but we do have a fun fact. This day in gaming history that starts in the year 2000.
In the year 2000.
Sega releases Virtua Tennis. It's a video game that was out for Dreamcast.
In the year 2000.
You're going to go far, kid. 2003, Nintendo releases Donkey Kong Country video game for PlayStation. No, for Game Boy Advance.
Man, I'd play the heck out of a Donkey Kong Country game on the PlayStation.
It's maybe price. Price is 34. Like, there's nothing that should make me pivot to PlayStation. So, yeah, that's probably what it was. Yeah. Donkey Kong Country for Game Boy Advance, $34.99. 2 years later, in 2005, Rockstar Games releases the Grand Theft Auto San Andreas video game. That was out for the Xbox.
Nice. I never got super into the secondary Grand Theft Auto games. I only played like the main numbered ones.
I didn't realize that there was like a sideline.
Yeah.
So do they like reskin prior games and give it like a secondary name?
No, it was like using engine and assets from the main game, but they were all they were original games to my knowledge.
Yeah. I like playing Grand Theft Auto for like a 12-hour spurt. Like being really sucked into it for that long, and then however far I make it, that's the end of it.
Yeah. In another 10 years, maybe we'll play Grand Theft Auto 6.
It's coming out tomorrow. What are you talking about? It's almost here. Keep dangling that carrot. 2009, Electronic Arts releases The Rock Band Unplugged. That was for PlayStation Portable. I didn't know they made a PSP version.
Wow. Yeah, and it was unplugged because you didn't need the peripherals. You
Get
just
it?
played it on your thing. Yeah.
It's all acoustic sets. So. All right, there you go. That's your This Day in Gaming History, your birthdays. Thank you for being here, Chad. It's the Friday edition of the show. A couple of extra minutes today before we head to our break. Next hour, we're going to give you List of the Day and sports. Yeah, we can talk more about Drew Mega bringing up the Live Tour PGA merger as more details have emerged about that, it sounds like. Drew Mega, if you have anything you want to share for people to reference to, you can always put that stuff into our Discord. We always appreciate that very, very much. Kamesy is ripping out carpet, said need to be done. The carpets have been the bane of the existence, and said there's also House Flipper. Maybe it allows for carpet ripping. I mean, I guess, when you flip houses, you kind of got to get rid of the old carpet. A lot of people want like the modern hardwood floors. Do you like hardwood floors throughout your house?
Throughout, no. I really enjoy carpet, like in the bedrooms. I've had both quite a few times, and the like hardwood in the bedroom with like a big rug, I don't like it as much. I like having carpet in the bedrooms, but everywhere else, all the common areas, living room and whatnot, the hardwood is definitely nice.
I like carpet in the bathroom.
Nice, especially around like the tub.
Yeah, tub, toilet, the splash zone, if you will. Yeah, it's the best. All right, thanks for being here. What are your weekend plans, chat? Also, I don't know if anyone has named their favorite Disney character yet, so if you have a chance to answer our topic of the day, we'd appreciate that very much. Visit our YouTube page. We have our birthdays out there from yesterday, and we'll continue to post videos each day from our birthday segment, so if you'd be so kind as to check those out too. More Gaming Morning Show is on the way. Sean and Hefty, next hour number 2, coming up. Gaming Morning Show. In the morning, which makes it eligible for Name of the Month. Find out more if it wins Name of the Month at the end of June. All right. Well, thank you so much for being here. This is a morning radio show that plays games. You want to know what I just realized?
What's that?
You're on the left side of the screen. I'm on the right.
Yeah, that's true.
So if we were to go off our respective cameras and then slide back in, we could make silly faces like a fighter loading screen.
We sure could.
So I'm just gonna slide this way really quick. Three, two, fight! Sean, Ryan, round one. But I thought maybe in North Carolina it like just shows you how much you've won, but there's limited space to put the number, and so it just was like rounding up to 600K, but like the guy missed the K part or something. I was like, oh cool, I won $600. I'll go get that.
Nice.
I mean, that has to be a tremendous shock, right? You walk into the building and they're like, oh, congratulations, jackpot winner.
Here's your giant check.
We have a ghost. We have 4 players. We have 4 blue players. There's you, Kitty, the guy, the person who's listed as our other teammate, Def Kashi or whatever. But then we also have someone named Kitty 1587 who spawned right in front of the ball.
And its sequel.
I never watched him.
I think I saw the first one. It didn't make an impression, and I definitely didn't see the second one. So
I was always more of a fan of the mouse and the motorcycle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just watched those movies with my kids recently.
Yeah. Yeah. If Stuart Little and the mouse and the motorcycle were in a fighting game, it would look like this. Fight.
Squeak, squeak. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Squeak, squeak. Oh no, he brought his motorcycle. It's cheating.
I think Stuart Little had a car. And the balloons, who is trying not to fall in their mouth, this is what it may look like. Fight.
I'm the monster. Num 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 num.
I don't know how this guy stabilizes. These balloons are all over the place.
Guess X, I'm hungry.
No, don't guess X.
Z, Y,
no.
W. Get down here.
Guess good letters like you.
J. Guess a J. It's never J.
Ah!
Num num num.
That's what it would look like. Classic versus screen, monster versus person from the balloons. Don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. Had planned for anyone to get past $9.99. You remember, like, didn't Pac-Man have a scoring glitch where you reached a certain point and it just blew up?
I had like a level glitch. Yeah, had a certain level, just the game breaks down.
That's what I want to know. I want to see if it like goes $9.99 to $1,000. You beat it. Stop playing this game. It was designed for children.
When you hit 4 digits, the guy from the balloons just drops to the ground and just like, Krah! And kills the monster.
Did you just demonstrate the person snapping
like,
the monster's neck?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then he just stands there. He's like, I won. And that's you.
It's so dark.
Yeah, it's a dark game.
That is true. We've never fully gone into the backstory. Jennifer and Jada Bourget, a mother and daughter duo fluent in movie quotes and authors of the Family Movie Night Journal, founded National Movie Night to create an opportunity to bring new and old movie nights together, the traditions to life. Be prepared to laugh, cry, or cringe, but most importantly, to make memories. You can find movienightjournal.com.
Nice. Looks like this weekend, the drive-in near us is showing Jurassic World Dominion and Tremors.
No.
That'd be a fun two-movie combo.
No, Tremors would be awful. No.
Tremors is great. Have you seen it?
I saw enough of it to be scared of it.
No, it's not that scary.
They're like worms, man.
Yeah, but it has Kevin Bacon in it. And it's
So
from
is Footloose.
the 80s. Yeah, are you scared of Footloose?
Yeah, Footloose was terrifying. I'm just joking.
I was in a rush, I'm sorry. And I know that you'll forget. I wake up in the night in a cold sweat to face it.
Win $10 next Monday with exclamation point bingo. Type exclamation point bingo in chat right now and get this hour's bingo card.
I had plans. Did I lose this chance for one last dance? With my shaking hands, I can barely ask. We got runaway plans. Baby, where do you wanna go? I'm scared to.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, list of the day and sports. Become a Patreon. Join our Discord. Go to GMS.watch and click on where to find GMS. It's all coming up on Gaming Morning Show. Time for hour number 2. Right now.
Morning, gamer. Welcome back. Gaming Morning Show continues. Thank you so much for being with us on Tuesday. And by Tuesday, I mean Friday, June 9th, 2023. I was thinking of June and my brain went to 2. What is going on?
It's June's Day.
June's Day. Wow. Hey, happy Friday. This is a temporary retirement party. That's why.
Yes.
What is that joke? Oh, you got short timer's disease, huh? Right. Yeah. I'm occupied with just getting into the weekend. What are your weekend plans, chat? Please let us know. I am Hefty Goof. That is Sports.Gaming. That is truth, what I just told you there. You can find us on Twitter at WatchGMS and on Instagram and TikTok at Gaming Morning Show. Thank you so much for everyone who's also going over to YouTube and hitting the subscribe button just to make sure that you have us there if and when you need us. Again, I've reiterated this a couple of times over the course of the tail end of this week. If for some reason you end up showing up at any of our platforms that we send the show to, and we're not there, just go to GamingMorningShow.tv. You'll find us. So, just, if someone turns off the light switch in one spot someday, then we'll just be at another one.
You can't get rid of us.
No.
We got lots of light switches.
Well, that's why we have you in charge of many parts of this whole thing.
Sports.Gaming, also GMS Head of Facilities and Technology.
I installed so many light switches. Some say some of them don't even do anything.
Yeah, that's true. In fact, if you look in your house, I bet Sean has installed a light switch in one of the rooms you're in right now.
Probably.
Yeah. I bet there's a light switch in the room you're in right now, chat. Think about it. How'd it get there?
It's right behind you.
All right, this just into Gaming Morning Show. During the break, consulted well-known how the hell did the spider get there expert, Hefty Wife, and explained to her that this morning woke up and was in a situation where there was a spider underneath my keyboard, and it just seemed like it was a threat, right? It was, quit messing with me, Hefty, or else you'll become just like this spider. That's what it felt like.
It's the only logical conclusion.
So on my card, I have some news. What's just been handed to me is a theory that the spider was on the keyboard the whole time. So yesterday when I rotated my keyboards, the spider was already underneath the keyboard and in fact just lived there the whole rest of the day. And then since I moved it from underneath my desk where maybe its source of food was,
right?
Because I know how spiders work, it died because it couldn't move again.
So he's been here the whole time?
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Is it?
Maybe.
I mean, at least that's more like comforting than knowing Spencer Frank's putting dead spiders in my bed.
But what if this is Spencer Frank's accomplice and he's been spying on us the whole time?
Moon Knight Shyamalan.
What a twist.
Horror film.
I don't know
explanation.
I don't know if any of this is productive. I'm worried that I'm just freaking myself out.
Probably, but it's fun.
I mean, I haven't worried about spiders this much in the studio since the time I was playing games late at night, and the biggest spider I've ever seen showed up as we were dropping out of the dropship in Apex Legends.
He wanted to be part of the team.
That thing was gigantic. And it was right by my foot, too. All right. How you doing, chat? Drew Mega says, weekend more baseball for my boys. May they have victorious baseballing. That's what the term is, right?
Yeah. Well, and it depends on what age that'll dictate our cheering. Because if they're like 8, it's like, oh, I hope they have a lot of fun. If they're like 12, it's like, oh, I hope they play really well and don't hurt themselves. If they're in high school, it's like, oh, I hope they win. Take them down.
Yeah.
The goal changes.
I'm with you there. I definitely am not sitting there rooting for your younger kids. Just dominate.
Yeah, when they're like 7, it's like, yeah, kill them, get them, steal home. Dad, it's T-ball. Squeeze, set up the squeeze.
What are you talking about, Dad? Mel B is here. Good morning. It's great to see you. Thank you for being here this morning. Appreciate you stopping by. Going by Mel this morning has dropped the B because there were some issues on the internet. So thank you for being here. Appreciate it.
Sporty Spice. One of the lower spices.
Drew Mega says, my youngest is 12 and our attitude is to have fun, but let's dominate.
Yeah, get him.
At all costs. Drew Mega, do you coach as well? I know you've brought up lots of youth sports, but you also coach. He plays competitive ball, so it can get somewhat intense. Make him pay, Drew Mega. You let him know Uncle Hefty says, hit a home run for us. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's worth it.
If he hits a home run, I want him to, during his trot, look at the stands and be like, it's for GMS.
Put it on a pancake.
It would be like, what?
Put it on a pancake.
Coming up in about 10 minutes, we'll give you the top 10 best Disney characters. I have a hair in my mouth.
That's not where that's supposed to be.
Or is that a spider leg?
The spider put it there.
Dun, dun, dun. I'm telling you, it's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. I used to coach, but took a break this season. I continue to coach hockey for my boys.
I want to play hockey.
Now, the scene that comes to mind when I think of a hockey coach is Herb Brooks in the movie Miracle with the whole again, and then the whistle again, and then the whistle again. Have you ever had your team have to do that because they were playing so undisciplinedly that you had to make them practice again and again, the same thing again and again and again? Get in there!
Nice.
Drew Mega says, lol, I may just yell GMS, GMS, and put it on a pancake. That could, you know, I don't do enough diamond sports anymore. I could get into that as my new home run call. So you take that baseball and put it on a pancake. The Mariners lead 1-0. What do you think?
I love it.
All right, let's run through a couple of practices. We're gonna use Drew Mega as our example. Okay. I'm gonna mute the Rocket League noise. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you have some like soft ambiance in your like kind of crowd chattery type noise in your
I have this.
Do you have anything else but that? 'Cause I think everything else is a little bit too wild, right? Like it's not just we're hanging. Okay, all right, here we go. Yeah, you can use that one. That's fine. All right. Beautiful day at the ballpark. 67-degree afternoon. Thanks for being with us as the top of the second inning has begun. Mariners leading the Yankees 3-0. Drew Mega steps in to lead off the inning. Will be followed by Doc Gaming and Goof. Mariners with the 4, 5, 6 hitters after apparently rounding the order in the top of the first, but only scoring a couple of runs based on the score that I just gave you. Drew Mega is hitting .356 this year. A stunning .967 on base percentage. And with the first pitch in, there's a called strike, 0-1. I didn't expect to see Drew Mega have such a breakout season, but considering I had never seen Drew Mega play baseball until this moment in time, not surprised. Because I really had no frame of reference. There's the 0-1. It's in for a ball. Mariners been pretty consistent this year. Started off this season 40-1. Pretty impressive. Some said it's rare for a team to win their first 40 of 41, but Mariners finding a way. But of course, last time that this happened, they missed the playoffs. So
checks out.
There's the 1-1 outside, 2-1. Drew Mega crowds the plate, unsurprisingly. Likes to make sure that there's a smaller zone for the pitcher. But, you know, when you're going up against Quiet, I am gaming on the mounds, not surprised.
Quiet, I am pitching.
Quiet throws the heat. Here's the 2-1 fouled off into third base area. That's 2-2 now to Drew Mega. Leadoff hitter. They 2-0 Mariners lead in the top of the second inning. Can't believe still that they sent 11 or 12 batters to the plate in that first inning and only lead 2-0, but here we are.
Mariners stranded 7 in the first inning.
Here's the 2-2. Oh, it's fouled off just down the right field foul pole. Just a quick churn on that one, or else Drew Mega might have had himself his 17th home run this year. Again, that on-base percentage is continuing to grow and grow. A hush among the crowd. It's gotten very quiet here at Yankee Stadium, which is, I think, where we probably still are, since the Mariners are batting in the top of the second. Here's another 2-2 to Drew Mega. That one's hit deep out to left field. Got a piece of everything. That one's long gone. Ain't it, John? You can take that baseball and put it on a pancake. The Mariners are up 3-0.
Home crowd, for some reason, loves the away team. Yeah, a home run. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Now they figured it out.
I somehow got to that John sequence or whatever the hell I said. My brain wanted to go, and he's down to get the friction on. Take that baseball and put it on a pancake. You can go ahead and share that demo reel with anybody who might be hiring a baseball announcer, and I'll, I guess, be off the show sooner than later, because, you know, I will have now a new role as the play-by-play voice of your New York Mariners.
The 40-1 New York Mariners.
It's amazing that they missed the playoffs last time that happened, though.
So here's the question, though. 40-1. Where'd that loss come?
Oh, you're talking about that day 2 loss, huh?
Start the season 1-1 and then go on a quick 39-game winning streak.
That's just 39 in a row. That's all they've torn. Some say it'd be a record, actually. With a 358 average, I'm hitting a rocket off of quiet.
Meanwhile, we're up 7-1 in our game.
What is happening
What's going
with
on
Rocket League today? Wow, well, we are playing with Bing Ding Shaling. And when you play with Bing Ding Shaling, you know, craziness ensues, so. But also, oh no, they do have one AI, though. They still only have one person.
Yeah.
Well, they did have 2 people
left.
that quit, yeah. Yeah, they had 2 people that quit. Only one's been backfilled with AI. Oh, crap. For some reason, the visiting team really loves that, or the home team really loves that home run from the visitors.
They just like home runs. What can I say?
The trumpet almost made me lose it, though.
I don't think I'll ever need them again, but now I want to get like sports themed crowd noise for my board.
Yeah, like, you know, that murmur sound of the crowd just watching a baseball game. Maybe get like a person go, beer here, get your hot dog.
We'll get Pickle to do that part.
Get a hot dog, it sucks. Boo. Home team really likes this. Home crowd really likes that visiting. Listen, they haven't seen much out of the Yankees. Surprisingly, we didn't tell you about this. The Yankees are 1-40 this year. I just got blowed up by AI.
Well, maybe you deserved it.
You almost took my head off there with that shot.
Oh, I thought I was going to be able to get it.
Freeze frame. All right, congratulations to Bing Ding Shaling. That is our MVP. You can take that MVP and put it on a pancake. The thing is like, I actually think put it on a pancake could be a pretty good home run call. I think people would get a kick out of it.
Yeah, I don't think anyone would be upset. I think you should make it happen.
Now do I become a minor league baseball announcer just so I can do that?
Yeah. You should, so I'm playing baseball now. You should come to one of my games and do a little video, and you can do some commentary for the people.
I don't need to. I can just put the audio that we just made over the top of some of that footage, and then it'll feel like it's just that. So
perfect.
Why are the Mariners wearing Angels jerseys? I don't know. That's weird. All right, thanks for being here. It is the 9th of June, 2023. Thank you for being along for the Ride Friday show. Hope your weekend goes pretty okay. It's 7:28 West Coast time. It's 10:28 out east, 3:28 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Doo-doo-doo. Thanks for being along. You can do ! bingo to play our bingo game.
The word of the day is
serve. 40 love. Serve. You can play, just type your name after the word of the day, and then you'll be entered into a $10 gaming gift card giveaway on Monday's Gaming Morning Show. Down said, what language are you speaking when I was doing my baseball riff? What if I did
cricket?
What if I did like a Harry Kane goal sequence downs, but I said, Harry Kane into the upper 90, put it on a pancake!
Be pretty good too.
See, I can't do soccer because their expressions tend to rise in pitch, and my voice just doesn't go that way very well.
Right.
Maybe with artificial intelligence we can figure it out.
Yeah. We'll work on it.
I'm really happy you picked this list because this won't be hard to do when we tell you that we're going to share the 10 Disney characters this morning. And we will have to reference the word numerous times. So,
yeah,
perfect. You don't seem worried at all.
Nah.
Good morning and nice chat to Businesses who's in the chat this morning.
Nice chat.
Thank you for being along for the ride. Please play bingo. Exclamation point bingo. You have a $10 gaming gift card chance. Also, chat, what is your favorite Disney character? Listen, I usually don't get all bent out of shape when no one's telling us the answer to the topic of the day. That's fine. But this is Disney we're talking about. Everyone's got to have a Disney character they like, right?
Yep.
So, who's it going to be?
Low-hanging fruit for bingo, too.
Yeah. Come on, just type Goofy or something. I don't care. Oh, you?
Everyone say Goofy.
No, be honest. It's fine. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed, you know?
Yeah. It's okay.
Shame. All right, let's get to list of the day. These are the 10 most classic Disney characters according to Cinema Blend, published in May of 2019. So you might have a favorite from this list, or maybe not. Number 10 on this list is Bambi.
1, 0.
Yeah, we're really diving deep into the classic well right away. Bambi from 1942. It's one of the first Disney movies, I believe. Bambi's an adorable and innocent young deer, enjoying an idyllic existence in the forest till his life is changed forever after those superior on the food chain take the life of his loving mother for sport. You put it that way, it's really sad.
You somehow made Bambi even sadder.
Jeez.
Hands downs, you're the best.
No, I don't think so, Bob. Does Bob like the emotional twist of Bambi?
I think so.
Wow.
Please help me.
Right? Man, is that an appropriate use of the word sadistic?
I think so.
Bob likes it.
Harsh. Okay. Speaking of adorable creatures.
9.
Number 9 is Sebastian from The Little Mermaid.
I don't know if Sebastian's adorable, but here we are.
From 1989, The Little Mermaid. Sebastian's reluctant disobedience to King Triton in support of Ariel in her quest for love is the highlight here. He was voiced by the lively, infectiously entertaining Samuel E. Wright. The spirited crab, Sebastian's official title in the Underwater Kingdom, is King Triton's advisor.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Sebastian's necessarily the cutest Disney creature that ever lived. So
No, I don't think so.
yeah, but still a pretty good
Entertaining.
character. Yeah, exactly.
Good character.
Yeah.
Don't ask about the crab stuffed flounder. 8.
Here we are. This is number 8 on this list. The person I'm talking about is Swell. You might have seen her in the opening credits, and throughout the course of the movie, there really isn't a better character than this Belle.
Nice.
Actually, there's technically 7 better characters than Belle according to this list. So, I'm surprised that, like, the protagonist to the story, I guess that Bambi would have been the protagonist for Bambi, but yeah, I'm surprised, like, this list isn't comprised solely of the main characters. Instead,
Right.
you're kind of going back and forth between, like, sidekicks and role players. Again, we're only 3 into this list, but I'm surprised that, like, Belle is already here. So
8.
yeah, that's right. Belle was number 8.
Correct.
Thank you, Bob.
7.
Number 7 is Baloo from The Jungle Book. Baloo's pretty fantastic. This is from the 1967 animated adaptation of Rudyard Kipling's The Jungle Book. Baloo, also part of Tailspin. I don't know if it's canonically the same Baloo, but he's still a bear and his name's still Baloo, so I think so.
I think it is.
Yeah. I don't know where they learned how to fly airplanes, but I'm okay with it.
At Bear Flight School. Where did you learn to fly?
Human flight school. Oh, that checks out.
6.
Number 6 is Mickey Mouse as the Sorcerer's Apprentice in Fantasia.
No.
It's Mickey Mouse. It doesn't matter if Mickey's wearing a magic hat. Okay. It's Mickey Mouse. So if it's going to be Mickey Mouse, it's Mickey Mouse.
As long as Mickey Mouse doesn't show up like 3 more times on this list, Mickey Mouse as.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
This version, as long as that doesn't happen, then I'm okay with it. But you could still just say Mickey Mouse and then like talk about this appearance in particular.
5.
Mickey Mouse as. Number 5 is Cruella de Vil. It's pretty high ranking for a villain from the 1961 film 101 Dalmatians. She was a fashionista who wanted to turn a litter of innocent puppies into a fur coat. Can't get much more evil than that, I guess.
Right.
Murder 100 puppies for a coat.
Hear me out.
Uh-huh.
Maybe Cruella was actually the good guy in that film.
Okay.
Nobody talks about how the 2 other adults, whose names are completely escaping me, probably, I don't know, Gomez and Morticia, I bet was their names.
Perfect.
They didn't spay or neuter their pets.
True.
So you can't go and having these puppies that you can't care for, even though I don't think they were supposed to have 101 of them. So I'm just kidding.
4.
Number 4, Timon and Pumbaa's on this list. This is a good one. This is our first set of buddies, right? They played off of one another. They were basically a comedy duo thrown in. They definitely had to fill some time because there had to be a reason that Simba decides to leave and then come back. But yeah, I mean, Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful pair.
They had a solid spin-off TV show on the Disney Channel.
They did.
Titled Timon and Pumbaa.
What an awesome name.
3.
Number 3 is Jiminy Cricket from Pinocchio, 1940. Definitely an iconic Disney character. Definitely went beyond just his role in Pinocchio to become kind of a spokes cricket for Disney as a whole. He is based on a character who had a much less pivotal role in the original novel by Carlo Collodi, Adventures of Pinocchio. But yeah, Jiminy Cricket. He's his conscience, and maybe I like to think he's all of our conscience.
I feel like Jiminy's here with me now.
2.
Number 2 on this list is Mulan. This is a good pick. This was one of I feel like this is one of the first movies where the sole purpose of the female protagonist wasn't to fall in love, although there was those aspects in there, right? Like the motivation here of this movie was less about romance and more about trying to basically save her father and save her people. So I think Mulan, I've never seen the live action version that came out probably at this point 6 years ago, but
Right.
I remember thinking that this movie was a little bit underappreciated and really good songs, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty solid music.
Yeah, Downs frames it right. Less about romance, more about duty to family. Yeah.
1.
Number 1 is Genie.
Let's
from
go!
Aladdin, 1992, voiced by the late, great Will Smith. I mean,
Will Smith is still alive.
Yeah, Robin Williams' portrayal of Genie is one of the best. It's really good. I like Aladdin as a whole, but Genie definitely makes it a lot more fun. Will Smith did okay too.
Yeah, Will Smith did do okay, but yeah, I mean, my favorite thing that Will Smith said was it's like I can't be Robin Williams. That this is a non-winnable game, and so Will did his best to try to make it his own. So yeah. There you go. There's your list of the day. There's a 10 Did I say the silent part out loud? Anyway, Sean will be back in a little bit. Bye. There's your list of the day if you want to check it out. Good morning and nice chat to a couple of new arrivals in the chat. Thank you for being here.
Nice chat.
It's Dungeon Master KJ and Keith Anthony 89. Thank you for being along. Also, thank you for all those who just were kind enough to me to give me a Disney character that you appreciate. The brave little toaster from IMJF Downs. To be honest, I have no idea who would be my favorite. Bambi is tragic, said KMC. Sebastian is fun. This is just making me want to marathon all the Disney offerings. We have favorite Disney character from Drew Mega. I don't know, really. Sis said Simba. If you'd just ask Bear, he'd tell you how bears get their pilot's license. That's true. Bear would know. John and Mary are the two from... Oh, no. Roger and Anita. That's right. Own the dogs. Thank you, Downs. Appreciate it. Have a great lurk, Drew Mega. If you want to talk golf, though, we're going to do sports here in about 10 minutes. KJ, my favorite Disney character is Ursula. Ursula was pretty good. Mulan is an underrated Disney movie. Also, rest in peace, Robin Williams. Those from Keith Anthony. Downs, yeah, less about romance, more about duty to family. Absolutely. Timon and Pumbaa are some of the best characters. Changed my mind. They were number 3 on that list for sure. So, yeah, there's a lot less to dislike about most of the Disney characters, but yeah, there's got to be most people are going to be able to find some sort of favorite, and honestly, Genie would be my answer. I just didn't think about that until we got that list of the day, but Genie is one of my favorites. So there was a moment, my daughter plays in a band in middle school, and they played the Aladdin kind of medley of all of the songs from Aladdin, and they pivot from, I think it was Arabian Nights, into Friend Like Me, and they start playing the first like 2 bars, and she looks up at me and gives me a smile because she knows how much I really liked Genie. So yeah, that was kind of cute. I appreciate that. Memories.
You can news if you wanna.
Thank you for the person, I think it was Kamesy, who said bravo when it came to my Belle impression too, which I actually thought I kind of crushed, not gonna lie. So peculiar girl, that Belle. All right, here we go. This is what we're tracking at this hour on this morning radio show that plays games. There is a story of 3 men who were swept out to sea on a giant inflatable duck. This story comes to you courtesy of Ben Hooper of UPI. The story reads that apparently these men were swept out to sea, and marine rescuers in England had to help. A paddle boarder came to the assistance of 3 men who had drifted out to sea on an inflatable duck. This happened where volunteers were conducting training exercises on Tuesday when they received word that 3 men who had floated away from the Westward Ho Beach on a giant inflatable duck needed some help. A friend in a kayak attempted to push the duck to shore, but the unusual flotation device was soon more than 650 feet from shore. Rescuers were still on their way to the scene when a man on a paddleboard ventured out to tow the inflatable back to the beach. The paddleboarder was able to bring the duck close enough to shore for the 3 men to jump out and return to the beach. The inflatable was then blown back out to sea. The duck was retrieved by volunteers who dubbed the inflatable Quackers and joked it was their new apprentice crew member. Quote, with the strong tides and offshore breezes of the Bristol Channel, the RNLI urges people never to take an inflatable toy into the sea. There's no way to control these, and they get pushed out from shore within seconds. There you go. Don't take your giant duck inflatable toy to the sea, or else you'll be in a situation where Belle will find your wreckage. Not Belle. Ariel will find your wreckage under the sea. Under the sea. Under the sea.
Don't ask about the crab-stuffed flounder.
All right, there you go. It's Gaming Morning Show. Thank you for being part of it. That is the story that we're tracking at this hour on said morning radio show that plays games. The Belle rendition was pretty impressive. That's very kind of you. Yeah, I listen. At the end of the day, people who've watched the show long enough get a pretty good inkling that I enjoy singing. I can't sing, but I enjoy singing. And so any chance to do things like karaoke, pretty okay. And I would totally be up for Disney karaoke. So if you ever want to go out to do Disney karaoke, send an invite my way. Look at this Rocket League, it is wondrous splendor. We're driving around trying to score. There's a soccer ball there. I'm driving with my car. We're gonna try to get that score right now. Nice play, teammate. You are very capable of singing. I like singing. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not going to win, like, any, you know, soloist opportunities, you know, in the streaming radio show choir. But, you know, I can do karaoke. KJ, the only karaoke I do is in the privacy of my own home. That was a great setup. I wish I had scored it for my teammate. Because I just was a little bit surprised the little hop it took. Alright, here we go. Let's try to score this one. Alright, weekend plans for those just arriving. Thank you again for... Is placating me the right word? Like, basically just doing the answer of the topic of the day just because I asked you to. So thank you for doing that. But do you have any weekend plans? You can let us know right now in the chat. Or you also have done karaoke at the Sports Dock House. Nice. Nice. All right, I scored a goal. I'm not going to score under 100 points at any point in any Rocket League game today. So sorry I ruined your bingo cards. If you are playing exclamation point bingo, though, because Sean is not wearing red, but I am, you can go ahead and use me for that particular bingo score. You can say Sean is wearing red because Hefty is wearing red. We got a Ren Fair tomorrow. I'm so excited. My first one. I hope you have a great time with it. I've been to one Renaissance Fair in my life, and it was when I had visited my grandparents in Arizona one time. I think they were just trying to find things for us to do, because, you know, here we are as the you know, younger kids, and it's like, oh, they're coming to visit us, but we gotta take them places and, you know, let them do things. But I hadn't planned to ever go to a Ren Fair. It was a pretty good experience. I do like going to the Ren Fair or, like, some of the more low-key fairs versus the, like, fair with all the rides, because you still get fair food. Like, I guess it's not a Ren Fair, it's a Scandinavian festival that's held every year in Oregon. And they have turkey legs, and, like, elephant ears still, like, you can get cotton candy and stuff, too. So there's a lot of fair-like food without all the heat, games, ambiance kind of situations. So, oh, there we go. Some YouTube showing up now in my Twitch chat. Thank you, Mel, for the thing. I celebrated National Days by looking them up, watching videos. I didn't celebrate because it was bad. I didn't know why you put it on the list. Well, good morning, Mel. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Do you have hydration? Right now? Yes. Do you want to see the hydration? Not yet. Because I'm playing Rocket League. I gotta finish this out. Oh, by the way, we have something good coming up. And that is the fact that we're gonna play some Chia in the Final Hour Crew. We've kind of been working through that game. A very beautiful game. Enjoy the music. It's a very music-centric game. And as far as I understand it, too, it's a game that's true to the creators. New Candalonia is the region it's based off of. Awaseb is the studio, or the people behind it, the developer, maybe. And so it tells a pretty authentic story through that lens. So I've been enjoying the experience, and just it's a very, like, you don't have to rush game. Like, it's got some interesting parts. Like, it's based around a daughter whose father is kidnapped, and, you know, an evil group of people who are on this island. But it's also just kind of a chill exploration game. Maybe it's safe to say it's like a coming-of-age game a little bit. So, yeah. There's magic. All right, we have an overtime game. See how this one winds out. This is our most closely contested game of the day. Every other game has been a blowout today. We won one game today, chat, 7-0. Or 7-1. I think they finally scored. You can do it, says Sizz. Thank you for the hype. Oh no. Bummer. All right, thank you for being here. We appreciate it very much. We've had a lot of fun with you today. It's 7:51 West Coast time, 10:51 out east, and 3:51 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Thanks for being along for the ride. We didn't do that. We ended up losing, but that's okay, because sometimes you're just a loser. So, all right, well, have fun at the Ren Fair. Anyone else have any weekend plans that you want to share with us, please do so in the chat. We have one more hour left on this last show of the week. We'll be back on Monday. The week after, we'll have a couple of days off, I think June 19th through 21st, but we will not be off for the entire week. So we'll let you know for sure once we have those plans finalized. You are a winner here, though. Thank you so much, Sizz, for that.
You are one of life's winners.
So are you. So are you. So, all right, let's do a sports. It's time for sports. Thank you for the follow, Gaudy Humor, on Twitch. We appreciate that very, very much. Sports brought to you as always by King Gray. Find King Gray on the internet. Drew Mega, are you here? Paging Drew Mega. I know Drew Mega had to go into a lurk. Quiet I Am Gaming, are you here? We saw Quiet in the first hour. Meanwhile, as we wait for answers from that, did the Mets win? If you know if the Mets won, you can say yes or no in chat right now. Did the Mets win? And we'll tell you the baseball scores coming up in a moment. Let's start in the WNBA. Connecticut beat Las Vegas 94-77. That's Las Vegas's first loss of the year. Connecticut is 7-2 on the year so far. 94-77 win for Connecticut. Meanwhile, yesterday was the NBA Finals. No, I'm sorry. The Stanley Cup Final. Game number 3 in Florida. And your Florida Panthers get their first victory in the series 3-2. Again, the old adage is it's not a series until the home team loses. And so far that hasn't happened. Florida down 2-1. Game number 4, I'm guessing, is on Saturday. That is the case tonight. Game number 4 of the NBA Finals, Denver leading 2-1. And the road team has won the last 2 games in that series. All right, Quiet is here. I am indeed. There was discussion earlier on in the show about the Live Tour and the PGA Tour. I believe Drew Mega posed the question or the thought that, I'm looking it up right now, any golf fans who are shocked and possibly disgusted that the PGA folded to Greed and merged with Live Golf. I think it's a deeper topic that I don't have a full understanding of, but I was surprised that it went so much from this Live Golf Tour is the bane of our existence from the PGA's standpoint. Even the PGA's primary person, is his name Jay Monahan? I should know that if I'm going to critique them. But talked about how, you know, all the evil that is there, given the fact that this particular tour was funded by the Saudis. And then within a year, they merge, right? And so if that's where that term disgust from Drew Mega is coming from, then I can see your viewpoint on that for sure. I'm also just surprised that they're like, if they were so hell-bent on saying that the Live Tour had no way to like compete with them, then why would you look like, why was merging even on the table? And the only logical answer I can come up with is the financial motivator. So, but you know, listen, I'm not a money motivated person, so it's really hard for me to see that side of things. Whereas I know others I've heard with a voice in this world say, if someone's offering you, $120 million to go play golf for them, why would you say no? And, I definitely, speaking for myself, would try to consider the factors of where the money's coming from. There's also part of me that says, is the money better off with me to do something with than the source of the money too? Which is, even for full transparency, something I've weighed with our show too, is like, if we can't find partnerships with potential funders, sponsors who meet all of our values, can we still do a monetary exchange and be able to do some things that we want to see happen? That whole idea of finding, sharing good with the world, which is in our GMS purpose. Can we use that funding because now we're in control of it, as opposed to it staying with somebody else or going to somebody else who then wouldn't do the same kind of impact? So I've thought about that a lot too, if that's helpful. So anyway, longer discussion than we have time for. Tampa Bay Rays quiets Tampa Bay Rays, a 4-2 win over Minnesota. Chris Emmy's Los Angeles Dodgers win at Cincinnati 6-0. The IMGF Downs D Tigers a 3-2 road loss at Philadelphia. The Toronto Blue Pigeons of Drew Mega a 3-2 win over Houston. And the answer to your question, did the Mets win? They did not. The Mets have lost 6 in a row, 13-10 defeat in 10 innings to your Atlanta Braves. There you go. All right, so quiet. Thank you for being here. Sis says no. Down says never. KJ said yes. 2 of the 3 of you earned points. So congratulations.
Ding, ding, ding.
Majority wins. All right, we're behind the clock. We'll come back with more. King Gray, always the sports sponsor. Find some breakfast tacos. Who's your favorite Disney character? Hour number 3 is coming up next. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, GamingMorningShow.tv. 1995, Midway Amusement Games releases Mortal Kombat 3 video game version 2.0 for arcades in the US. In 1997, Gambia issues a postage stamp depicting cartoon dogs from Disney's 101 Dalmatians playing a TV video game system.
Nice.
That was almost like when your news is video game adjacent.
Uh-huh.
That one's like, this day in gaming history by a really thin thread.
Yeah. I didn't see how it's going to turn back around to video games until the very end there.
1999, Nintendo releases the Superman Bros.
Superman Bros?
I read Superman Bros. Listen, I woke up this morning, felt fine.
It's me, Clark Kent.
Good story,
So,
Sean.
yeah. So sorry, Switch owners that were really excited for Marvel's Midnight Suns, but looks like you have to buy a PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 4 or an Xbox Series X/S or an Xbox One or a PC. But no Switch. Get out of here, Switch. It's not for you.
Not a Switch. Get off my lawn.
You could probably play this on the Steam Deck, but not your Switch.
Oh yeah,
And then Quiet said a bad word. But hold on.
Oh, I can read it for you. Quiet says, treating the Switch like the Wii U.
We don't talk about Wii U.
Nice timing.
Yeah, I just found that entertaining. So, sorry, Switch people.
Give me a quote. No. Get out of here.
No, I'm grumpy.
I'm grumpy.
You know, it makes me. I don't remember what streaming service is on. I want to say HBO because it's just so violent, so bloody. The Boys is fantastic.
Coincidentally enough, it turns out that there's some violence in Mortal Kombat, so it'll be a perfect fit.
It'll be a great fit. It's Amazon Prime, thanks. Ace and Krypton. So I know you haven't seen The Boys because it's way too bloody for you, but you've probably seen trailers or even just images of The Boys. And the character that they show all the time, which is the scruffy guy with like the big beard, he has really dark hair and facial hair.
Oh, Pedro Pascal.
You would recognize him.
Okay.
So if you Google Carl Urban or The Boys, it's him, and it'll be great.
Oh, I know him. He's the guy who married Nicole Kidman, the really good country singer from, I think, Australia.
That's the one.
Nailed it. Challenging for me. I would have to give up.
I like moderately difficult Metroid games, especially the 2D versions when they get more difficult. That's just my Switch is primarily for me to play when I want to just kind of chill and play something fun and relatively relaxing. And Metroid Dread, even by name, didn't fit that bill.
Yeah, if you think about it, this is a comparison that I've heard all over the video game landscape. Metroid is like a good steak. Sometimes you want it to be well done, aka extremely, extremely tough. And sometimes you just want it to be medium rare, you know?
Like Metroid Prime Remastered.
There's not a single other show comparing Metroid to steak, I promise you that.
We are number one.
Quarter.
Tell your friends, tell your mom, Gaming Morning Show is on 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific. If you wanna get specific, come Monday through Friday and sometimes after dark. A daily theme with a question mark. We got gaming news and sports and Bob. Hefty, Austin, Mike, and Sean, the heartthrob. I couldn't imagine any other place to go than to start the day with the Gaming Morning Show.
Running through a wall straight to your stream. Who's up for some peanut butter and cheese sandwiches? Oh yeah! Back streets back, all right! Carly Rae Jepsen and Garfunkel. You know what they say about a big deck. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show. Don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. And GMS, Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay. Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award, and the Clip of the Day. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningShow.tv, and GMS Plays Fudge Village. Beep boop beep boop. No. Time for hour number 3. Right now.
Morning, gamer! Welcome back. Gaming Morning Show continues. Thank you for being part of it, wherever you may be. Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv, sports.gaming, left side of your screen. I am Hefty Goof. An absolute pleasure to have you with us on June 9th, 2023. It's the final hour of the final segment of the show for this week, so I hope everybody has a fantastic temporary retirement this weekend. What are your temporary retirement party plans?
Well, now I want to play Fudge Village.
Oh, honestly, this weekend could possibly work. As non-committal as we can be about that.
We're known to make lots of promises.
I mean, it's not a not want to thing. It's just
Right.
like I know I'm tied up till at least 10:30 tonight and tomorrow night.
Yeah.
And so after 11 o'clock, name one person on this possible planet who'd be up at 11 p.m. Pacific time and would have any interest in watching us play GMS Fudge Village.
I don't think there's anybody.
Probably no one. So
Probably nobody.
yeah.
It's too bad.
Yeah. Otherwise, we'd probably just do it. So
Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
But no one.
Nobody wants to see that. So
No.
yeah. It is the 6/9/23 date on your calendar.
Nice.
So yeah, I hope you are having a good one. We've talked about many things, but one thing that I forced you to talk about was Disney characters. I was so excited for because sometimes we'll make a topic of the day. I'm like, I don't know if there will be like much chatter about this one, but surely everyone has a favorite Disney character, right?
Nope, apparently not.
So yeah,
Apparently not.
so
Next time.
yeah. Next Donald Duck Day. I did like how we basically brought this up on National Donald Duck Day. I'm sure there's like a Disney Day, right?
I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So says I said Simba. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's been pretty good though. Let's say hi to everybody who's here. Then we're gonna play Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth, and then we're gonna have some Chio in our lives, which is good. I was talking about this while you were gone. It's just it's a good combo of like a chill game, but it's also a very insightful game, both into culture, but also just into music and I guess like trauma when your father's kidnapped. It's a coming of age story too, because it's about a young kid. So like there's just a lot of different synapses that are lighting up for this game for me.
Well, and it's pretty relaxing until they start eating babies.
Oh yeah, that's true. It
got traumatic real fast.
It has peaks and valleys, right? Like we are like, oh, this is a cool, calm, chill game, and then someone chops the head off a chicken.
Yep.
So, also, Dungeon Meowster KJ, I'm parched. I'm going to have a drink of my Starbucks water.
Delicious. A lot.
And some high quality hydration. Let's say hello to everybody who's here today.
Welcome in, Final Hour crew.
It's great to see. Hey, it's Brendan. Hey, Brendan. Brendan is here. I wonder if Brendan would be interested in seeing us play Fudge Village.
Hello, FHC.
Actually, that's kind of mean because I feel like I'm kind of like dangling the carrot. I'm sorry. I would like to strike that from the record, please. Let's say hi to the Final Hour crew. Quiet I Am Gaming is here. Hey, it's Brendan is here. Ambassador of the Final Hour crew. It's great to see you. Kamesy is here as well. Businesses, thank you so much for being with us as well. Brendan had said new goal in life is to live at least until 6/9/69.
Nice.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Nice.
Let me do some math really quick. Yeah, I mean, if everything goes pretty okay, I should be here.
Yeah.
So
That should be doable.
yeah.
Not guaranteed, but neither is tomorrow.
No. Let's see. We've had a Quiet I Am Gaming here today. I am JF Downs, Dungeon Master KJ, Drew Mega, Mel on YouTube. Mel B's had to remove a B from their name because YouTube is being kind of a pain. Keith Anthony 89 is here today as well. That name change is held up. Many others. Let's just get into the game. I apologize if I missed some people, but I want to get into the game. Gaudy Humor, thank you again for the follow on Twitch. We appreciate that very, very much. As it's time to play Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall into the Monster's Mouth.
To see the record for the most balloons banked in Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth, remember to type the easy-to-remember acronym DLTPFFTBFITMMREC.
Hey, Sean.
Yes.
Believe it or not, we are approaching 1,900 banked balloons, and don't let the kid dangling there hear wrong emblems, lest monster bites still a unique rapscallion.
We're knocking on the door of 2,000.
All right. So now is the quest to get a certain milestone mark, or is it to get around the horn to the point where we're kind of back in October and still playing the same game?
I feel like that's the easier, the more definitive task, right? Because I feel like at this point we set any mark and then we're gonna hit it and then we're gonna be like, no, like it was 1,000 and we got there and we're like, oh, well.
Do you remember
okay.
how disappointed we've been in the past when we've lost our streak?
Yeah.
How devastated will we be when we lose this one?
I think it'll be tough, but I think part of it'll kind of feel relieving.
That's a big swing.
We have Dark Phoenix for a guess on animals. We also have Tiny Tigers, but we'll start with the L from KJ.
L, yes.
Hell yes.
We have an O from Kamesy.
O, yes.
And we have an
yeah.
E from Mel B.
E, yes.
Yes. That one didn't work as well.
We are crushing it so far. Lake Fishes was also a guess, as was Sand Turtle. I'm so sorry, but
no.
None of those fit. Now, Mole Person almost does.
It's gotta be it.
Drew Mega for animals said Pole Dancer?
No.
Look, there in the distance is the pole dancing grasshopper. Its name derived from its ability to quickly speed down tall blades of grass, of which it is climbed in a twisty motion. D?
D, yes.
Do you know how long it's been since we've had a D no?
It's been a while. Wow. I keep getting my hopes up.
B.
There's our first miss with B as in boy. Cold Snakes is on the board from Downs. An R from Quiet.
R. Cha-ching.
It'd be folder if those letters were closer together. So cold is off the board. Mold is off the board. T, S, and N are still available. We have an A from Quiet.
A. No. That's a big swing.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
It's not, but what is Volt Hander?
I have no idea.
We do have Spider, so we're going to go with that.
S. P. I. Yes, yes, yes.
An N from Kamesy.
N. No.
Goal Spider.
Wolf Spider?
There we go. Sports.gaming is.
Cracked.
Oh, and Brendan was right there with you.
That was trickier than I think it needed to be. Wolf spiders, well known for their hiding spots, like under keyboards.
Do wolf spiders got big butts?
Oh yeah,
Really?
I cannot lie.
Okay. Then maybe I murdered a wolf spider this morning. I mean, permanently relocated it.
Cracked.
All right, here we go. Your reward for getting 4 banked balloons. And don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. And accumulating now a total of 1,843 is this commercial. Have you ever been in a time where you needed to hang out in complete darkness? Because that basically is what that ad was for. We didn't get to see most anything, so.
Flashlights are on your side.
True Maker says, so not pole dancer, just to confirm? No, it was not, surprisingly, the pole dancing grasshopper. Because, you know, it is a grasshopper, right? But
Sure.
most people commonly refer to it as just pole dancer.
Right.
An N from Quiet I Am Gaming for eat and drink.
And
Oh, wow. Mel got bit by one when Mel was 2 years old. That could not have been fun.
By a pole dancing grasshopper?
Yes, the pole dancer's bite. Now we have milkshake.
now that's a big swing.
And we have cheese cack.
She's what now?
No.
An S from Mel B.
S. No.
An E from Brendan.
E. Yes.
And Downs goes with one of our favorite foods, cup steaks.
Cup steaks, banana split in a bucket, and scrapple and snapple.
I still would like to see cup steaks become a thing.
Yeah. No, that one makes the most sense of all of our nonsense.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
Mel was bitten by that spider when Mel was 2.
Uh-huh.
You want to know why?
Yeah.
Because it was hungry,
Yeah.
like the wolf spider.
That's what that song's about.
Down says Maiko made one. I remember that. I thought that that's where that conversation came from, but I didn't actually remember Mike making one.
Right. Yeah, I remember talking about it, but did he make one?
Apparently.
Is it in Discord and we just never looked?
O. A. Yes. Yes.
This is a very vowel-heavy food and drink. Downs says it was in Discord. Hey, Downs. If it's not too much trouble, you know, you don't have to, but like, if it's not too much of an inconvenience, would you mind like reposting that? Please?
We'll definitely see it this time.
And we'll definitely remember it roughly a year or so from now. We talk about this again. We have a P from Brendan.
P. Ding, ding, ding.
Nope.
No.
We have 3 banked balloons and only vowels.
Bob was very excited about that.
That was no, incorrect still.
There you go. That's what it was. Oh, it's reposted already. Oh, well, thanks. We have an L from Mel B.
L.
Ooh, Downs.
Now that's a big swing.
ARTICHO. Artichoke.
Nice.
Downs
Oh, yeah.
is
Look at that.
cracked.
Look at that cup steak.
Cracked.
Right there in Discord, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, right there. Right at 4:43 p.m. On June 20th, 2021.
Downs really loves y'all if you went looking for a specific post in Discord. Downs, you were just the best.
It's true.
Hands downs, you're the best.
Huh. You imagine we
Best
would have...
around.
Thank you, Downs. 1845, Sean. 1845.
It's pretty good.
Isn't that a tequila brand?
Maybe.
I'm sure there's only a select amount of years that there could possibly be. So,
Right.
1845 tequila.
If it's not a brand, we should make it one.
Down
with all of our
says
tequila making skills.
right. Down says search Discord and saved balloons. I am multitasking. Downs. Nice work. Nice work. Hey, you know what they say? Never doubt Downs on a Friday.
It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday.
It's just the best. Big thanks to Copia.
Trademark 2023 by the GMS official terrible sound effects department.
I have an idea what you can do on your weekend. You can play Boomerang Jack. The demo is out right now, available on Steam. Check this out. Slash and dash through lightning fast boomerang combat. Epic bosses and over-the-top acrobatics. Unlock and master abilities like bullet time kicks and telekinetic tornadoes. Plunge into a shrouded realm of primordial threats and untapped power in this swashbuckling pirate adventure. Presented on Steam, it's Boomerang Jack.
Nice.
In a world. Let me know if you need any voiceover.
They can just use that.
That's true.
Please pay your hosts with plenty of voice flattery.
It's done already, so there you go. All right, we are going to play some Chia this morning. Thank you so much for being here. Brendan goes, this could have been a hard one for no repeating letters. I like how we made it basically as hard as possible. But that's kind of a GMSian thing to do, so. For what it's worth, KMC did say 8 a.m. Saturday is around 10:30 p.m. on Friday night, so if we were to play some GMS Fudge Village, we may have at least one person showing up.
Ooh.
Yeah. Although Brendan goes, quote, it's not a not want to thing. We are approaching a 2-year playthrough of this game.
It's true.
Show me the receipts. If that's true. All right. Let's hop into Chia. You're kind of already there, so.
Interesting.
What's wrong?
It doesn't want me. There we go.
Sean, you don't get to show up. Get wrecked, Sean.
Yeah. That'll work.
Did you find a creative way to bring this audio in now?
I sure did.
I am so inspired. You're just the best.
Is it better?
It can even go up a
Am
little
I?
bit more. Oh, no. Actually, that was pretty good. It's just a little bit... This game, I forgot, is kind of by design a little bit like
Right.
less noisy.
Are we in the SpongeBob world?
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea.
I forget what we're doing. Let's see. Oh, we're meeting somebody. Okay, we can do that. Are they in this hut? Yes. They're in this hut right next to this cutscene.
Je sais que tu as beaucoup d'autres.
Yeah, just a notch more, but not
Mais je ne
much.
suis pas celle qui doit y répondre. Quelqu'un que tu dois absolument rencontrer sera bientôt ici. En attendant, je vais te montrer quelque chose. Ton don est plus puissant que tu ne le penses.
You know what I found out? This game is engaging to the point where I want to lean into my monitor.
Yeah.
So that's got to be an indication of something well done with design. So, because like it's over here and I'm like looking off camera.
Check this out. Oh. Aim. Hiya.
That goes a ways. I guess you are underwater though.
Hiya. Ah, she was ready for me. Hiya. Yeah, that's pretty good.
So this is... You're a Milwaukeean?
Yes. Christopher Milwaukee.
Trouve-moi sur la plage. J'ai quelque chose pour toi.
Just trying to see, like, what... I want to see if I can supply any sort of, like, context about what they mean. But maybe the game will just take care of that for us. Oh, yeah, I forgot you get to do carving.
Yeah. It's,
That's a tougher one. Does it tell you exactly what to do?
Yeah, I think if I get these off, we'll have the basics of a face. And then we can fill the details. So, like,
okay.
That comes out. That comes out. And then the 4 teeth in the front. That looks good to me. No, his nose is a different shape. Can I shape his nose? What happens if I do this?
Brenna goes, speaking of, Power Wash Simulator is getting pink bikini bottom DLC, which was reported on the news. I didn't even watch SpongeBob, and I want it. Yeah, I think, Sean, weren't you in a similar boat?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It looks really good. Now what do I do with it? The style, the like cartoon style of it looks really well done. So I'm gonna check it out for sure. It's the first paid DLC. Right,
Oh,
we're done with that.
our headless chicken is in there. Did you see that?
I did. Where are we going? She's on the beach.
You got to get to the beach.
Oh yeah, I can do this. Okay.
B,
I'm remembering
E,
the mechanics. It's been
E,
a few
C,
weeks since
H.
we played this.
Yeah, it has. There are various shrines around that you bring those carvings to. Okay, thank you, Quiet. Hey, Quiet, did you finish your playthrough of this game, or are you still working on it? A reminder, too, we have Brendan streaming even possibly later today, but certainly tomorrow. So big shout out to Brendan playing Tears of the Kingdom. Also, thank you, Kamesy, for being in the audience today. Kamesy was found as a follower-in-law from a prior raid on Gaming Morning Show. So thank you for stopping by again. Spider
What I
Chia.
found.
Spider Chia.
All right, so she's down here.
Yahoo! But aren't you underwater?
I'm very confused about that. I don't think I am, but it's like I am. I'm at an amusement park themed for underwaterness.
Écoute, Chia, tu as mimé Avora
I
très
love that
fort,
you got the audio working. Thank you.
et il va essayer de t'atteindre en attaquant ce que tu
Je sais, je dois partir.
Whoa!
Attends, il y a quelqu'un que... Je t'empresse, je dois y aller. Je reviendrai, c'est promis.
Huh.
Huh.
That seemed unnecessary. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why all of a
I feel
sudden
like I
did you have
could've
somewhere to go?
Could have taken a couple more moments. I mean, I took all that time to climb that statue. Feel like we probably were okay.
Said Grand Theft Nautical.
Chia a...
Wait, was that not your boat?
Toi y Helen et Louise.
No, this is my boat.
Okay. Oh, correction. Brendan is not streaming tomorrow. Will you be on the air today, though? Oh, I thought this had a little bit more of like a pop beat to it for a second. But this is very like islandy.
Yeah.
This is Grand Theft Auto-y. You know when you're driving around and you can change the radio station?
It'd be funny if I could change the song. Turn it on some talk radio.
1067 The Eagle. You've angered the gods, says Brendan, and now I'm going to anger you by cutting you off and taking your boat. Yeah, I kind of feel like I should Shazam this song.
It's pretty solid.
It's really good. Is this one of the first times you haven't changed your outfit prior to us starting the game?
Yeah, I've rocked this one for a little bit now.
Because I felt like that was a pattern of yours, was you'd find a way to kind of change your outfit before we got into things.
Yeah, it was part of my warm up for getting up the game while we'd finish our community game. I'd mess with my outfit, but no, I kept it this time.
Man, shout out to Look It's My Go. That's a new Look It's My Go emote, the Dancing Nessie. Nice find, Sis.
It's a good one. Alright, I need some sort of animal. I need to speed up my travels here.
Surely you won't find an animal that you'll just toss off of a cliff somewhere.
No, that'd be rude. But I will gently set them down in a safe manner that they're totally fine. Wink.
And by dropping them off, you mean from a 50-foot cliff?
No, they're fine.
And to be fair, that was like a 150-foot cliff.
Yeah, it was a substantial drop. Hey, hi animals. I want to be you.
Excuse me. There we go. Oh, good. It's the kind of animal that you like to drop off of 150-foot cliffs.
Ow.
Nope,
I'm
it's fine. I like its little frolic.
He's great. The birds are definitely the most handy because flying is quick, but I think this is my favorite otherwise.
Sis goes, oh, flashbacks from you launching a deer off a cliff. Imagine if that happened again. He's such an a-hole, the deer.
He's fine. Well, there's a bird, but I have no more power.
Okay, fine. If you think he's fine, go show me.
Oh, I would, but I gotta keep going to this L is where I'm trying to get to, and you know, the time we're against the clock, and you know, it's out of my hands.
This time the bird launched you. It was like the end of Labyrinth. You have no power over me, and just tossed you. Has anyone ever seen the end of Labyrinth, by the way, the David Bowie movie?
Spoiler tease!
Because we've assessed that Jennifer Connelly just could have said that like 2 minutes into the film.
Yeah, that movie could have been a lot shorter.
Oh no, you kidnapped my brother. You have no power over me. Roll credits. I'm sure there was a whole thing. You had to go through the journey of it, all that stuff. But
Sure.
I'm really happy this song has lasted as long as it is.
We need to be up there.
1067 The Eagle, that's Chia Radio.
Let's make it brighter so we can see stuff. Ah, look at that.
Dun,
Alright, so-
dun, 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 dun. It looked like you were sneaking up on something.
I think I need to scale this mountain. That's not how climbing works.
Moonwalk up this mountain. I don't think you're gonna have enough lightning bolt to get up there, champ.
Ah, we'll be good. We're gonna get to this little Yep, we're gonna get over here. It'll be good. See,
Wow.
solid.
It's impressive you're doing this in what appears to be like rain slickers.
Yeah, in Zelda it would be harder to climb because the rock's wet, but in this game, she don't care.
But see, like, I'm a pretty impatient gamer. This is part of the reason I can't play single-player games. But I don't mind how long a lot of this is taking.
Yeah, it's because it's just so pretty and relaxing.
But there's got to be something that's significant about that, where the way the game is structured isn't frustrating, and it's not just the environment, even though that contributes to it, but I don't know, there's something else, and I can't clearly put it into words. Like, I've numerous times forgotten that part of the plot is she's trying to save her father, right? Yeah, Brendan says it's because it's so gosh darn pleasant along the way, and maybe that is just it. It's just this overall pleasantness that, even as, again, like you said, eating babies is, you know, a random portion of this. Also, a banjo. Did you know you were going back to her?
Yes.
Okay. Whoa! Is the bird singing with you?
I think so.
Are they friends? They're friends! Aww. Brendan, that's a ukulele. That's a banjo. It's playing like a ukulele, but that's a banjo. I didn't know they made banjos that look like, or ukuleles that look like banjos. Like, if that's what that is supposed to be, is just a different look of a ukulele. I thought it was like, hey, it'd be fun if they could have a banjo skin for their ukulele.
Woo!
Hey, another trophy. Oh, a little behind the scenes. Yesterday we opened the lid of Street Fighter 6, Brendan. So I'm in a position where I can start playing that. But man, I was a trophy earning machine.
There are a lot of trophies in the beginning of that game. It's fantastic.
There's a lot of, you get, whoa, sorry.
I had to hold a button to kiss. That's the second time on the show I've had to hold a button to kiss somebody. Last one was It Takes Two.
Oh, were you not holding that excessively long?
This time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to hold it the whole time.
Yeah, but they like kind of like hung on to the lips a little bit longer than I would have suspected.
No, I think that was designed.
Oh?
I don't know if I controlled that. Cute. Danger.
That's the bad person, right?
Baloo's here.
Sometimes
Did you see all that popping?
some crimes are worse than other crimes. There's no need. Okay, we have to stop.
Ah! Just kidding.
All right, thanks for being here. That's Chia, and with a lot better audio. Thank you, Sean, for that. Nice fix, my friend.
Thank you.
Like that this game has been enjoyable even when we couldn't hear anything very well, and much more enjoyable when we can hear things really, really well. So thank you for making that happen.
You bet.
Can we get a
I'm glad I
round
did
of
that so well.
applause for Sean? Let's go. Gosh.
Sports.gaming, also GMS Head of Facilities and Technology.
You do some stuff, you know that?
I try.
Yeah. Yeah. How about Sean? Get yourself some dew. Okay. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it very, very much. Yeah, that was a fun segment of Chia. And hopefully, let's see, next week we should play, unless something unexpected happens. And then the week after that, we should play it as well. Because we will be off likely, I think, June 19th through 21st. But we'll be back for the 22nd, 23rd. So that's a Friday, the last date of that sequence. So, all right. What are your weekend plans? Hope they're pretty okay. What are your takeaways from today's show? What is something you learned from this morning radio show that plays games? And then if you're watching on Twitch, stick around. We're going to send you somewhere via the raid at the end of the show. We also have Clip of the Day and our Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award to nominate and award. So that's on the way in the final 10 minutes of the show. But right now, once again, the video game headlines you need to know. Here's hashtag Video Game Expert Sean.
Good morning. It is still Friday, June 9th, 2023, and this is your Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming News. Yesterday was Showcase Day. We had 3 big video game showcases as the Summer Game Fest kicked off. The events with Jeff Keighley's event at noon yesterday, and we saw a lot of good stuff. 2 hours worth of good stuff with just a few lulls through it, but worth checking out. Or if you want to a la carte these trailers, you can do so in the link that I provided in the chat. Some of the big things, we got a first look at Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, as we got a Summer Game Fest trailer for that game. It looks fantastic. We also got a release date for Spider-Man 2 for October 20th of this year. Very excited for that. We also had some first gameplay looks at Mortal Kombat 1, which is going to be coming out later this year, among a bunch of other stuff, including some surprises like a Prince of Persia game and a new 2D Sonic game called Sonic Superstars. So definitely some cool things to check out. So do that later today. We also talked about Day of the Devs, which happened yesterday as well. This is an indie-focused showcase, which happens every year. And we got some really cool-looking indie games, as we always do. Some highlights that caught my eye included Simpler Times, and this one's so far down, Retro Gadgets, a game about making gadgets. It looks very charming and inventive. But there's a lot to check out there, so check that out as well. And then the last one we talked about this morning was the Devolver Direct for this year. Devolver Direct's events are always worth watching because they put a lot of effort into it, and they're always fun and entertaining and silly. And that's the birthplace of Check a Look is actually one of the Devolver Directs, so it's worth checking out. And the highlight from that, for me at least, is Human Fall Flat 2 is officially under construction, a follow-up to the 2016 game. No Breaks Games has just confirmed that the sequel is underway and will come out at some point in the future. Out today, we had some highlights such as Grey Hill Incident out on PC, but our most prestigious award of video game focused morning shows, name of the morning, this morning went to Cat Souls out on the PlayStations, the Xboxes, Switch, and PC.
What?
I don't know. There were words in there somewhere.
That was great. Congratulations to Cat Souls. We may have another cat-themed game for you coming up as our name of the month. If you want to win it, become a Patreon subscriber. Please do, because you have a chance to win it with our Patreon exclusive giveaways. Find out more at patreon.com/gamingmorningshow. And thank you to everyone celebrating a subiversary this week.
Do you know what today is? It's your subiversary. Your subiversary. Do you know what today is? It's your subiversary. Your subiversary. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thanks to those celebrating subiversaries, including the likes of that Jeff MT. There's others.
But we'll never know. There are others, though. It's too bad.
Good job having a sub-anniversary.
We'll add more in post.
Watch this again after the fact. They'll all be there. All right, what are your takeaways that were pretty okay? Let's get our Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award nominations in quickly, and then I think we have to say goodbye to you, or can you hang till 8:50?
I should go.
Okay. All right, what's your Billy Thundergun nominee? Do you have one? I have one.
I'll take yours.
JF Downs, or better known as the I am multitasking, who not only dug into the depths of Discord to find us cup steaks, but also saved balloons while also talking about Milan and naming Roger and Anita. I mean, if you're talking contributions to chat, today I am talking about I am JF Downs.
Yeah, no, it's true. He did a lot today. I like that one.
Billy Thundergun, Teammate of the Match Award.
Congratulations to you, Downs. All right, Sean's got to go, so we'll get Sean's takeaway that was pretty okay after the clip of the day or something. I don't know. All right, everyone say goodbye to Sean. Goodbye. Toot, toot. Goodbye, Sean. We miss you, Sean. Sean's gone. All right, clip of the day, and then we're going to get your takeaways that were pretty okay. So last call for those. Please let us know what they are in the chat. We would appreciate it very, 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 very much. Awesome. All right, there, we're in good shape. Let's go ahead and get said clip of the day.
Clip of the day. Clip of the clip of the day. Clip of the day. Here it is. It's the clip of the day.
Related stuff, but good morning and welcome to you, Klasky.
I now have 3 goals and 3 assists. This never happens.
The season 11 competition is getting quite stout. I don't know, says Quiet I'm Gaming. That's the exciting part. Knowing this family, though, there will be lots of good food. Well, thank you for being here for the GMS retirement party. I think now that the task is I have to have 3 goals.
Right. All right, I'm not going to score anymore. I'm only going to try to set you up. Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
I failed miserably.
I've made a mistake.
Sean's so good at playing video games that Sean even scores when Sean says, I'm not going to score any more goals. I'm only going to set you up. So there you go. There is your clip of the day. All right, what are your takeaways that are pretty okay? What is something you learned from today's show? And then we are going to send you over to Ionda. It's a follower-in-law of ours playing Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Just a level 10 stuck in a level 5 world. Hi, my name is Alonda, and I most likely will play FPS games on here. There's not a whole lot more, but this is, again, a follower-in-law from somebody else that we followed before on this show. So if you'd be so kind as to say good morning from GMS, we'll take a chance and go see what their show is all about. All right, takeaways that are pretty okay. What is something you learned from today's show? I can't remember mine, so I'm going to try to think of one on the fly. Any other takeaways in chat? KMC said, I learned that you're temporarily retiring and totally streaming Friday at 11 p.m. Pacific time. Absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Sis says, oh my gosh, flashbacks of y'all launching a deer off the side of a cliff for sure. My takeaway that's pretty okay is if I end up just reading copy for people, then they can just use that for their voiceover. They wouldn't even need to ask me to do voiceover for them because I just basically did it on the show. So there's no real reason for you to hire me, is what I'm trying to say. So yeah, Boomerang Jack, now the apparent voiceover person for that game that you can play right now from Sizz and Company. So enjoy it. Enjoy it. All right, I think we're pretty okay. That's our show for the day. Stick around. Best moments coming up. Thank you all for also contributing your favorite Disney characters, even though I had to get to the point where I was just begging you because I wanted to talk Disney today. And that was fun. I do really like the genie. Really like the genie. All right, for everyone who made it possible, I am Hefty Goof. Thanks for having fun with us. We will be back again on Monday for more Gaming Morning Show on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Spencer Frank was a spider that sat down beside her in this particular studio And it was a spider of size. Okay. This morning I get in here and I move my keyboard. I have 2 keyboards. I have one computer that I primarily use for everything other than this show. And then I have the streaming computer. So I always have to switch out my keyboards in the morning. So I pick up the keyboard that I used for the other computer, put down the keyboard that we used for the show. And underneath, there's a dead spider, or so it seems. It was a smaller spider. It was one of those like translucent kind of spiders with one of those big old butts, right?
Nice.
So
you know what they say.
What do they say?
Oh, I like big butt spiders. And cannot.
Everyone says that.
Maybe a little of both.
Is this going to be? Oh no, this is an old film. Lady in the Lake. That's a TV miniseries. We are all completely beside ourselves. Is a TV miniseries. So what's the film? Is it Foxy Trotter?
I have no idea.
I'm just looking at upcoming films on IMDb for Natalie Portman. Man, we are getting sidetracked. Something awful. Thanks a lot, Eric Stoltz.
Jeez. Last time we celebrated Eric Stoltz's birthday.
Actress Mae Whitman is 35 today.
Has to be May December is the movie. Mae Whitman. Like Depp, her middle name is also Margaret.
Johnny Margaret Depp. Exclusively. And he had always said he wanted to do it. Ended up turning it down. So,
wow.
Yeah. There you go. There's the Dick Vitale bio that you didn't expect. Oh, also, Dick was in Back to the Future 2, which Eric Stoltz has a background role in.
Nice.
Probably.
Nice. Probably. Probably.
Hey, Sean.
Uh-huh.
Bassist Dean Felber of Hootie and the Blowfish is having a birthday. He's 56 today.
Nice. It's a good birthday for bassists named Dean, because it's also bassist Dean Denning of Toad the Wet Sprocket. He is also 56. Are they the same person?
Who knew we'd have
they might be the same person.
Who knew we'd have a run on bassist named Dean today?
I have no idea.
We do have Spider, so we're gonna go with that.
S-P-I. Yes.
An N from Kamesy.
N. No.
Goal Spider.
Wolf Spider?
There we go. Sports.gaming is.
Correct.
Oh, and Brendan was right there with you.
That one was trickier than I think it needed to be. Wolf spiders, well known for their hiding spots, like under keyboards.
Do wolf spiders got big butts?
Oh yeah.
Really?
I cannot lie.
Okay. And maybe I murdered a wolf spider this morning. I mean, permanently relocated it.
Correct.
The most handy because flying is quick, but I think this is my favorite otherwise.
Sis goes, oh, flashbacks from you launching a deer off a cliff. Imagine if that happened again. He's such an a-hole, the deer.
He's fine. Oh, there's a bird, but I have no more power.
Okay, fine. If you think he's fine, go show me.
Oh, I would, but I gotta keep going to this L is where I'm trying to get to, and you know, the time we're against the clock, and you know, it's out of my hands.
This time the bird launched you. It was like the end of Labyrinth. You have no power over me, and just tossed you.